comes to memes and that kind of bullshit.
Same.
I'm a different person. I'm sorry. I'll have to convince you guys someday. But hello, everybody. Welcome to the newest edition of the Pain Game Podcast, episode number 55. That's right, folks.
Same.
Episode 55. I'm sorry. I'll have to convince you guys someday.
Uh-oh.
Stop. All right, good. Oh, we're good. Sorry, it's the live feed. I just started the live feed, and then that's...
You've done this ever? Yeah, how many times have you done this?
Lots.
Several.
Alzheimer's.
No,
Sorry,
I have the live. I was trying to get everything set up with the live feed, trying to get the comments and the chat.
You have the right to remain silent, sir.
All right. Well,
Do you not realize how fast you were going?
All right, so let's get things started, everybody. How is everyone doing today? This is a great update for a great episode, and we're gonna have lots of good topics tonight, including some big movie reviews. So, with that being said, let me introduce my guests while I drink whiskey.
What?
Introduce yourselves, guys. I said.
Well, I'm sorry. I was hearing it sounded like Jerome had to go ahead and take a massive dookie. But anyways, hi everybody. Yeah, this is indeed a great night to have. Wait, what?
I did that actually 30 minutes ago.
Oh, well, fantastic. Did you have a good BM? Anyways, I lost my train of thought. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Who would have thought bowel movements would have make me fucking hell? Anyways. I'm so glad for all of you who are now joining us today. How many are you at the moment right now? How many are you? 10, 11. We got 11 right now. Excellent. Fantastic. So, fun fact, I'm eating jalapeno peppers right now. Anyways, so don't mind me. I got some interesting gaming topics to go on today, including something to deal with Kingdom Hearts 3, something Killing Floor related. Yeah. Bioware's got something interesting to say as well. And, of course, the free PlayStation Plus games coming this coming next few days. Exciting. So, with that being said, shall we get into the next co-host, please?
Folks, in case you don't know, I found a tape. I found a tape that explains Lucas's past. Okay?
Uh-oh.
What this is, this explains why Lucas got into weightlifting. Because before, he was into martial arts. And there is a video of him where he tried to break a board. And after he broke that board, he fucked up his hand and quit. Therefore, went on to weightlifting in order to build up his muscles and his bone strength. Here is the actual proof, audio, of him trying to break a board and the results. Here we go.
What does that sound like me?
No, that sounds like me when I stub my toe.
That does sound like you when you stub your toe.
Wow, I think I learned something new about all of us today.
Wow. It's all wow.
I'm fucking dying. I saw that. I'm like, I'm using that fucking thing right away.
Hey, guess what?
Jerome, you're really
welcome.
good off the proof, though. I actually did used to do karate, but I never broke my
Oh
hand.
my. No,
Well,
I didn't break it.
good.
I just sucked that sucked that I sprained my right hip because that's the hand I masturbate with.
He could do it for a whole month.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Painted Game 55. And yes, I am here. No blackouts, no router bullshit. And folks, you all been waiting for it. I have not one, but 2 films I am going to unleash hell on today. And what are those 2 films? You will know pretty soon. And I got a plethora of topics. I mean, like tons. And you know what? I'm just going to let you folks tell me which ones would you like to hear. There's many involving Brock Lesnar, There is one from Faith who sent me this, and I'm not sure if this is true enough. It is a movie. It's like a remake, A Lesbian Brokeback Mountain, starring Margaret Robbie and Emma Watson.
Well, according to the multiverse theory, that is in fact indeed possible.
Something about the Big Show, wrestling topic involving backstage of SummerSlam between two wrestlers. Another thing with Brock Lesnar, a teacher getting caught with one of her students again.
Oh.
Three things that are DC related.
Huh.
Yeah.
Incredible.
You got probably the biggest douchebag cockface motherfucker in the NFL, Colin Kaepernick. That's what I'm calling him. Colin Kaepernick. I always hated this motherfucker. And the passing of a great actor who's been in some of the best classic films.
I think we should really do, honestly, like, I think we all, if you guys know who it is, I think we should do a moment of silence for Mr. Gene Wilder, Mr. Willy Wonka himself. So, right now, I'd like to have a moment of silence for Mr. Gene Wilder. Oh, man, that is a tough loss, though.
That's another tough one, yeah. I mean, dude.
Man, 2016, not just it suck ass for films, it sucks ass for celebrities because so many of them are passing away this year.
Seriously.
Muhammad Ali, Prince, Gene Wilder, Leonard Nimoy.
Yeah, a lot of...
Muhammad Ali, Prince... what's his name? The musician, another musician. Oh my God, I fucking forgot his name.
Yeah, I don't remember either.
He was in the movie Labyrinth.
Oh, David Bowie.
David fucking Bowie, another one. Jesus Christ, man.
I know, man. It's been a really hard year for, I think, all of us. And it just, you know, all the losses, all the nonsense has been going on. It's just been a very hard year so far, and it's sad. But you know, you got to take the good with the bad. You know.
Yeah, that's insane.
It really is. It's sad, but you know, that's life.
I mean, you got Willy Wonka, you got Blazing Saddles, you got a lot of Mel Brooks a lot of classic Mel Brooks movies. The Young Frankenstein, one of the all-time greats.
Yes, absolutely. One of my all-time favorites.
It's pronounced Frankenstein.
Frankenstein. Man, can't beat that stuff.
Yeah. By the way, I want to do a little experiment because I want to do like a little time thing. Hold on. Let me see the time on this thing. Okay. When I say the word go, type in the word go in the live chat. So therefore, I will know how long it takes for our voice to get to the live chat. You ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
18 people watching now. That's pretty awesome.
Wow, nice.
I'll tell you when this starts.
Yeah, it's...
There you go.
Okay, 12, 13 seconds. That's not bad. Okay, that's not that bad. All right. So it's not bad as some gaming streams where they're like fucking like 30 seconds. So it's only 10 seconds. That's pretty good. All right. So where do you want to begin? A lot of folks told me maybe I should go later on to save up my momentum for 2 films that I am going to unleash.
I'm going to start with my films. I would like to start off with my films. And for me, I got one great film, one really good film. One extremely underrated film that I don't understand why it gets so much hate.
Yeah.
And a disappointing film starring 2 great actors.
Yeah, it's called Young Hearties with Big Salamis.
Oh my God. Anyway, I'm going to start off with the really good movie. And this is a movie me and Austin saw together, and it's called Don't Breathe.
Oh my God, dude, I want to see this. It's by Fede Alvarez, who did the Evil Dead remake. If you've never seen that, fuck, it's such a damn good remake, and it's awesome.
This movie is really freaking good. Oh my God, this movie has some of the best scares that I've seen all year.
Hey, Angry Joe, take fucking notes.
And the best thing about the movie is Stephen Lang as the army vet.
This is what I've heard.
There is one thing, I'm not going to spoil it, what he says in the movie. There's like a sequence that happens. Me and Austin's jaws were dropping on the floor. I'm like, we were literally just like, what the fuck? Dude,
Okay.
we were completely flabbergasted at that twist.
And C.A. Cougar said this. He said he's a very good movie. He said he would have loved it. And this has been a lot of people's negative. The ending.
The ending, I will say, the last act does have some ridiculous moments where it's like, how? There are a lot of moments in this movie that make you think that, but holy crap.
Oh,
This
man.
is a really good movie because that is one of my big gripes is there's absolutely no logic involved in some of the things that happen, but
Well, this reminded me of with 10 Cloverfield Lane. It's like people are like, oh, people are going to be polished about the ending. I'm like, I have no problem with the ending. I don't see what people... Yeah, see, so who knows? I'll try to check that out along with Kubo and the double hitters.
Yeah, one of the only other things I really had an issue with was they really didn't show much character of the first guy in the movie, the guy with the jacket and like the tattoos and everything. I'm trying to remember.
But then again, I don't think it was necessary because
I don't think it was either, but it would have been nice to have.
You know, I think that was like, cause it shows in the trailer. That's just like a wake up call, like, oh shit's about to get fucking real.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, everyone who's, especially Jackson Fulcher and Nick Canino, they both praised the fuck out of it. So
this is a great thriller movie, home invasion thriller. I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10.
And also, Richard Roper said this. He said that there's a scene he might have to put it in his top 10 most disgusting sequences he has ever seen in his life.
I know what you know what it is.
Okay, I heard two things at once. Say it again.
I know what that is, though. I think I know what scene it is. It's so screwed up.
But it's done in the right way.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to get to... Well, yeah, speaking of screwed up, I'm going to talk about that in a little bit.
Anyway, next movie I'm going to talk about is this movie should have a much higher rating than what it is right now. This movie only has a 63% on Rotten Tomatoes. It should at least be in the 70s, mid to high 70s, or the low 80s.
Wiener's the movie?
No.
Sponsored by Ballpark Franks.
The movie is Nerve.
Oh, Nerve.
Nerve. This movie is extremely underrated in my opinion.
Uh-huh.
You know what? I agree because they make good footballs. Nerve. Oh!
No, this is the movie. I'm not talking about Nerve right now. That's toys. I'm talking about the actual movie.
We're not talking about that football, Romy.
Not talking about that football. That football we talk about later.
What
anyway.
What about Tonka? Oh, I'm sorry. Go on.
Oh, jeez, Shane O'Mac. Is
Oh,
that
come
what
on.
you get your
Make me smile.
when they're not having sex with other people? Come on, Shane.
What?
What?
Whoa.
As you were, LCMuscles.
Anyway, Nerve is based off this game where it's a girl who's pretty much down to earth, played by Emma Roberts. She has this one friend that likes to take risks, and she's really not the girl that really likes to take risks at all. So she's like, your friend's like, okay, you gotta do this. You gotta play Nerve, and it's like, if you guys don't know what Nerve is, it's a like truth or dare minus the truth.
So it's just dare.
Pretty much dares for money. But anyway, though, she decides to do it, and then she meets up with Dave Franco's character, and it leads in some crazy, crazy stunts. The last stunt at the end, though, even though it's a little ridiculous, it is still really tense. Like, it does happen. It's a pretty tense scene because you're like, oh my god, please don't let this happen. Please don't let anything bad happen. Please don't let anything bad happen. Because that's what I was thinking while I was watching this movie. It has even though the last act is not strong compared to the rest of the movie, it completely becomes ridiculous. It comes like a cartoon a little bit. I still really enjoyed this movie, and I felt like it had a really good concept. It has a really good concept. It's good pacing, and yeah, it's a really enjoyable movie. I definitely think it's one of my more surprising films of the year. I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10.
Nice.
Understood.
And now this movie. Folks, I'm going to say this right now. With the acting talent this movie has, I was hoping for so much more. And when I saw this movie, I was completely and utterly disappointed. Ladies and gentlemen, I bring you War Dogs.
Okay, because in my Filmtastic forum, a lot of people found that to be somewhat of a surprise.
Here's the problem with the movie. The main problem in the movie is it's way too long of a movie.
How long are we talking?
The pacing in the middle, it's an hour and 54 minutes, but it does not feel like an hour and 54 minutes. It feels like 2.5 hours.
Okay, so it's the pacing issues, not exactly the time itself. Then.
The pacing is pretty bad. Like, the pacing in the middle is pretty bad compared to the rest of the movie. Like, there are some really good acting scenes with Jonah Hill because he is the absolute standout of this movie. And it feels like he's not really going to get much recognition for this movie because it's really not getting great reviews from critics. And it's not doing well in the box office, unfortunately. Which stinks, but the chemistry between Jonah Hill and Miles Teller is really good. That is probably one of the big strong points in the movie. Along with Bradley Cooper, even though he wasn't really in that much, he was still pretty good. And this is the guy who did the Hangover trilogy as well, the director of the Hangover trilogy.
Well,
Todd Phillips.
Well, put you this way. Yeah, first one is a masterpiece. The second and third one, no.
Yeah, no.
That's the only movie I like from him.
This movie does have some great comedic moments. It does have some great comedic moments, including the... Oh yeah, it was the, when they're driving through that when they're driving that one van trying to escape all these people trying to kill them. That scene was great. That was probably my favorite scene in the movie. But I feel like I feel like I had a really good time with this movie, even though it was kind of disappointing. Like, I thought it was going to be much better. I really wanted this film to be really good because it's Jonah Hill and Miles Teller, two great actors. It kind of is disappointing with the pacing, and some of the other characters really aren't memorable at all. You only really remember Miles Teller, Jonah Hill, and Bradley Cooper. And then, like, the problem was in the beginning, they fleshed out Miles Teller's character, but like his wife is like, she's just there and she's just there and back to him. But like, that's pretty much really all that character is in that movie. Like, his wife really is not that good of a character. But yeah, Bradley Cooper, the one problem I will give with Bradley Cooper is I feel like he could have been played by other people, but I still think he did a good job for what he did, though. So overall, though, I'm going to give it a 5 out of 10. It's a bit disappointing.
That's pretty neutral, really, yeah.
Because I was expecting it to be in the 4s. I wanted it to be like a 4 out of 5. Or like a 3.5 out of 5, but unfortunately I gave it like a 2.5. So it's kind of disappointing, unfortunately. But folks, if you were playing, I was planning on a rant on the one movie called Bridget Jones' Baby, but unfortunately, Austin did not want to see this with me. So I'm just like, you know what? I just really don't want to see it, unfortunately. So I decided to skip the movie, and I'm just gonna wait for it to come out online because I really don't want to waste my time on a movie that's going to be bad. And what I've been hearing, it's getting horrible reviews. Because the movie is 2 hours and it's 2 hours and 2 minutes long, and it's 12 years after the sequel. 12 years.
That's a long time.
Yeah, so I've been hearing nothing but bad things about it, so probably it will be a bad movie, and I will be reviewing that in the future. Just not now, unfortunately. So that's it for my movies, though. So, you have anyone else have any other movies to contribute? Jerome?
Oh, I got plenty. Okay.
Go ahead, I'll give you the floor.
First thing I'm going to talk about Lucas. And no, we're not talking about one of those two. We're talking about a movie you reviewed last week, and you said something that was absolute bullshit.
What?
It is my number 2 best film of the summer, Sausage Party.
Really?
You said it's not one of the funniest movies of the year?
I'm sorry, like, compared to other great films I've seen, it's not the funniest.
Bullshit. Aside from Deadpool, this is the funniest fucking movie of the year, folks. I was cracking the fuck up. This movie is brilliant. This movie is absolute sheer brilliance. Brilliance. Why? Because with comedies, yes, I fucking hate comedies, but why does this movie work? Number one, it pokes fun at everybody.
Mm-hmm.
It does. However, it treats everybody equally. If you think about it, it doesn't just go after just one aspect. It goes after all aspects equally.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say, is that it offends everybody equally, therefore it is, in fact, equal.
Exactly.
It is fair.
Number two, it's cleverness. Oh my god, how it depicts real life, like, it's how it's reminiscent to real life, and how it incorporates that into fucking food is hysterical. And three, fucking, social commentary. This film is filled with it. It is so smart. It's just like, I don't want to give it away, and the jokes are just non-stop fucking funny. Oh my god. I mean, you got a hot dog whose name is Frank. Come on now. See, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, and there's a sequence where they're riding on these bottles, except the bottle says horseradishes. See, and there's so many visual cues and so many hysterical one-liners that I was fucking dying. Basically, the movie's about, food in a big grocery store, and basically what it is they're waiting for humans, or what they know them as gods, to take them out of the grocery store, to take them into the great beyond, to be saved. However, it's not entirely what they think it truly is. That's all I'm going to say.
I already see the social commentary in that already.
Oh, dude, it pokes fun at religion. It pokes fun at race. It pokes fun at like all the social distortions in the world. It is fucking hysterical. And this movie has the funniest fucking scene of the year.
Hands down?
Yes! Yes! It is towards the end of the movie. I'm not going to give it away. Please, people in the live chat, don't give it away. Oh my god. Me and the whole fucking theater were losing our mind.
Oh, man.
I'm watching this, and the first thing I said was, how the hell did this not get an NC-17 rating? That is all I am going to say. Wait, so you do like metaphors? No, Austin, here's the difference. With this movie, it's understandable. This ain't no pretentious art house bullshit. I'm going to get to that in a little bit. Yeah, because at least with this one, you can totally see where they're coming from, unlike other films I'm going to be talking about, which is pretentious as fuck. So, Sausage Party, oh my god, the voice acting is terrific. The only problem is not all the jokes hit a home run, but there's so many fucking great jokes in this movie that is just seamless. I believe it was WWE Fan 0599. Hey, what's up, you guys? Him and I did our best and worst of the summer, and we both had Sausage Party in our top 5. Alexander Gray, he also had it at number 2, and I was so happy. Fucking love this movie. I absolutely love this movie. I hope it gets nominated for the Oscar.
See, that would be a great break from the usual.
That would be fucking glorious. Yeah, wait, ha ha ha. Just needed to mess with you there. Austin, you motherfucker. Hey guys, Washington here.
So, I do have a rebuttal though, real quick.
Go ahead.
I do have a quick rebuttal on why it might not get nominated for the Oscars.
Yes, it's because of how they treat their animators, and that is so fucked up.
I think that might be why it's not going to get nominated. I have a feeling that it's not going to get nominated because of that. That's just my opinion. I feel like if the people that really work at the Oscars, they don't want a controversial story like that for their Oscars. That's something that I think that might hurt it. That's just me.
And also, and then in this movie, like I said, it's like, you know how there's so many different aisles in the grocery store, and each one has its own theme. I'm just like, Evan Goldberg and Seth Rogen, they are fucking geniuses. They are. This is the funniest comedy I have seen since Deadpool. I fucking love this movie. 9 out of 10. One of my favorite films of the whole year. It is a spectacle to behold. Speaking of spectacle... Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, now it's definitely a spectacle to behold, but it's only a 9 out of 10. What kept it from being a perfect 10?
Well, it's like I said, the only thing... It's like I said, not all the jokes hit a home run.
Okay, I missed that part.
There are some things, here and there. And also, remember, I don't hardly ever give out 10s. Out of like 60, 70 films I've seen so far this year, I've only given out 3 10s.
Dang.
So, next movie is another film I gave a 9 out of 10. I know, spoiler alert. And that, of course, I finally got to saw it, and I was so happy. And I cannot believe hardly anybody talks about this movie. And that, of course, is Star Trek Beyond.
Oh, yeah.
This movie is fucking awesome. Why if people are not talking about this movie? The reason why is because the first trailer, and it's directed by Justin Lin. People thought it was going to be Fast and Furious. Okay, folks, that is not the case with this movie. It's anything but that. Justin Lin showcases how much he actually loves the Star Trek universe. He gives it with so much respect. He gives it with so much and I heard this movie is based off of an episode of the classic Star Trek episodes.
I'll have to check with my mom about that because she's a huge Trekkie.
Okay.
So, yeah.
And there's so many great things. I mean, first of all, Carl Urban as Dr. Bones, he's the best I've seen him throughout the whole trilogy. Him and his chemistry with Spock is hilarious. Yes, the original Star Trek series. Yes, I heard it was. The visual effects are fantastic. It's got some kick-ass action scenes, especially the first one. The first where they're getting attacked. It's one of the best action scenes of the summer.
Damn.
It's like I said, I cannot believe, and this movie's doing phenomenal on Rotten Tomatoes. Why are people not talking about this movie? Yeah,
Good
Star
question.
Trek. Yeah, it was my number 3 best film of the summer. And Lucas, I don't think none of you saw it, but none of you had it. Did you have it in your top 5?
I didn't. It was on my honorable mentions.
Oh man, God!
Here's the problem though. The villain was kind of weak compared to Colin. He was.
Oh no. Well, hold on a second. First glance, okay. You know what he reminded me of? The villain. He reminded me of Apocalypse from X-Men if he was done right.
That's a good point.
I thought he looked cool, and at first you're like, I wonder where he's coming from. Until the third act, when the fucking third act shows up, you understand why, and it is great. It is good. You understand his motivation. That's another thing great about this movie is that yes, he's a villain, but you cannot disagree as of his reasonings.
See, that's one of the few things I like about certain villains. That if a villain's good when it makes you question your own morals.
Yes, and I'll give you a great example. I know this movie's polarizing, but I don't get it. Man of Steel. Look at General Zod and his motivation. Genius.
Yeah.
Unlike Batshit versus, I have a new nickname for this movie. Batshit versus Superfuck.
What was it? This one's a bit more obscure, but this is more for me. But in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 7, the main villain of that was his main focus was, well, he's the president of the United States at around an alternate universe in like 1778, I think. Don't hold that to me. His motivation was just to make his country great. He may have killed a few people, but like in the very beginning when he became president, he had like an 86% approval rating, like near 90. But like the thing was, is the way he explained his reasonings for doing things, you couldn't argue it. That's the thing. I gotta look into it a little bit more. But yeah, that's what makes a great villain is when even you are like, well, shit, it actually proves a point.
Yep. Yeah, and that's exactly what I was thinking when it came to this villain. And also, while you got all the other great characters of the Star Trek universe. I mean, Star Trek universe with the trilogy. You got a new character. I forgot what her name was. Correct me. But they found her on this planet, and she's awesome. Man, I'll be like
she's
Captain
definitely
Kirk.
the better characters in the movie. I will give you that.
Oh man, I want to get in bed with her, dude. Make some alien babies. She was fine as fuck.
Only you, Jerome.
Hey man, I don't discriminate, motherfucker.
I'm sorry, I was the same way when it came to some characters in Mass Effect.
Oh!
Samuel Mack, the 10th day, I'm a county.
Stroked in the mushroom. Man, I'll show her my Enterprise.
Oh,
there is, oh my god, probably the best scene of the movie is towards the end with, okay, I'm not going to give it away. It involves Spock, and he opens up a container near the end of the movie.
That was a great scene.
That was the best. That was, dude, Justin Lin, this is his best movie he's made. 9 out of 10. Fucking loved it. Next movie, I'm just going to go through this really quickly. Eddie the Eagle, I will say this, just, sum it up. It's a paint-by-number sports film. It's like we've seen this type done before. But that doesn't mean that it's a fun watch. Because it actually is a good watch. Predictable, yeah, but well presented, very. 7 out of 10.
Okay.
Okay, and next, my fourth film, Lucas, you talked about this last week.
I know what it is.
Mechanic Resurrection.
Oh my god, this movie's
No, Resurrection, my ass. Fucking kill this son of a bitch. Make it dead for good.
Oh my god, this movie.
This is along with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shitter, or Into the Shitter, if you want to call it, as the worst action movie of the year. But oh my god, Lucas was right. There's some shit in this movie that I was fucking busting out laughing.
Didn't you laugh at that one scene, the the pool scene?
Yeah!
Oh my god.
Wait a minute, what the fuck was this shit?
I don't think it almost sounds like this film wasn't even trying to take itself seriously.
Okay, you want to know something that's insane? How the fuck? I wouldn't be so hard on it if it was for this reason, and Lucas, you're going to agree with me. How the fuck did this get a theatrical release? This is straight to home video quality.
It is.
Oh, it's one of those.
There's a sequence where a huge yacht explodes, and the explosions and screen couldn't look any more
That
shittier.
was unbelievably bad.
But I was laughing. And this movie is so awful. At times it's boring and shit like that. It's so random. There's no continuity. The best thing about this movie is Tommy Lee Jones.
I can agree with that, honestly.
Here's the problem, because he was the best character. Not only was he the best character, he was so much fun to watch. Here's the problem. He doesn't show up until the 71-minute mark, and he's only in the movie for 5 minutes.
Really?
Barely, yeah. Why did I show up after the first hour? Like it was the 60-minute mark or something like that.
I guess they were saving the best for last, but then they realized, oh shit, this is the end of the film.
And the sequence where Jason Statham, he's on top of an elevator, and he throws a grenade to make this elevator stop at a certain floor, and he's like way above it. And Tommy Lee Jones tells him to pry open the elevator doors, and he's at the area where his room is. In order to get inside his room, it's like a safe. He has to open up these locks and shit. And when he gets in there, Jason Statham's in the room with him. I'm like, how the fuck is that possible?
Yeah, that's what we also were thinking. We're like, what?
There's no vents in there either. So
Aliens.
So 1.5 out of 10.
I gave it a 1 out of 10. It's so bad.
I gave it a 0.5 because of Tommy Lee Jones.
Right. It was just utterly laughable, it seems.
Oh, it is.
Okay, folks.
This is a great movie. Then that's the movie you want to see.
You know what I'm going to do? There's 2 more films I want to talk about, but I need to take a little rest. And these are the 2 films everybody wants to hear me lose my shit.
Is one of them, wait, hold on, wait, no, never mind. I was thinking of something else, but never mind. Keep on going.
Okay, here we go, folks. I saw 2 films between 54 and 55. These are some of the worst fucking pieces of shit garbage I have ever seen in my life. The first movie I'm going to be talking about is, I gave him the nickname pretentious, whining reffin'. Because I hate this motherfucker. He sucks! He is one of the worst fucking filmmakers. I don't understand what people see in his bullshit. Other than that movie Bronson, because of Tom Hardy, his movies fucking suck! He's a sick, twisted, fucking contradicting, evil, disgusting, violent for the sake of violent piece of shit! And after seeing this movie, if I ever, pretentious whiting Riffin, if I ever fucking find you, I swear to God, I'm gonna beat your fucking head in! This movie is the Neon Demon, or as I call it, the Neon Semen.
Damn.
Oh my fucking word! Jackson Fulcher and I saw it almost at the exact same time, and we were both losing our goddamn minds. Now, I don't see the live chat, just want to let you know, because I'm on a different screen, so go ahead and read me whatever, shows up in the live chat.
We're at 20 live viewers, by the way, 20 live viewers.
Okay.
Fantastic.
Yeah, pretentious whining reffin'. This movie is, first of all, it's a blatant fucking ripoff of Black Swan. And Black Swan is fucking brilliant. Because that movie, at least with that movie, I can understand what Natalie Portman was going through, not only psychologically, but physically. And it showcased it with that similar viewpoint that, oh my God, I can feel exactly what she's going through. And I can understand why she has to do the necessary things in order to play in this infamous play, in order to become the White and the Black Swan, because she has to change who she is and become that character to play that role, because that was her ultimate dream. That makes sense. This movie, folks, there's a reason why I call him pretentious whining reffin', because this guy fucking sucks. This movie is random. It's absolutely random. It's got some of the worst editing I have ever seen in my life. Nicholas Refn, what does he like to do? He likes to bore the everlasting shit out of his fucking audience. Let's just show it on one image and keep it there for a long period of time, not do anything, and just move on to the next scene with no explanation. Give me a fucking break. Pretentious bullshit. The acting is garbage. All the models, they're all this. They're dull, bland robots. I couldn't stand anybody in this movie, and there's some sequences where I'm just like, what the fuck was this shit? I'll give you some examples. You ready? Now, this movie centers around the world of fashion modeling, except there's no point, there's no stride. There's literally, like, no story to it. Because it's all random shit. All it is. It's random, monotonous, stupid, boring, fucking garbage shit. You got Ellie Fanning, who moves to Los Angeles to try to become, a huge model in the agency. There you go. And she's 16, according to her age, she's 16 years old in the movie, but the agency forced her to be 19. Why? Because you always believe, okay, you're supposed to believe what people tell you. I'm like, fuck off, movie. And there's a scene where she's staying at this piece of shit motel room, which I'm watching this bullshit, and I'm just like, okay, this would never happen in real life, or it's not believable. It's like, does he expect me to believe in this bullshit? Keanu Reeves plays the manager, and Ellie's going to her room, and she realizes she sees something in her room. So she gets some help from Keanu Reeves, and this other dipshit redneck with a baseball bat. And Keanu's like, he's like, you people are all the same. Are you high or something? I'm just like, she just entered her hotel room. What the fuck are you thinking, dude? And when they open up her room, they realize what was in there. It was a fucking cougar, a mountain lion. And then that's the end of the scene. It just goes on to the next scene.
That doesn't make any sense.
No, it doesn't! No! Nothing in this movie makes fucking sense! And then fucking Keanu Reeves, he forces her to pay the damages, even though it wasn't her fault. I'm like, reffing, quit treating me like quit treating me like I'm a fucking retard. Only him would understand this bullshit. And there's another. Okay, now there's these two characters. She meets her at the beginning of the movie named Ruby, who's not only a makeup artist for models. Her second job is she's a makeup artist for the morgue. You know how if they end up doing an open casket, you know how they the people do like makeup artists to make them look actually nice for the open casket funerals.
Yeah, it's sort of to make them look, presentable.
Okay, folks. This is one of the worst scenes I've seen all year, and what I'm about to say is true. Because Judy has, like, a thing for Jessie, played by Ellie Fanning, and Ruby's played by Jenna Malone. And she's doing makeup for this beautiful, who passed away. She's doing makeup for this beautiful blonde woman who looks like Jessie. And Ruby always fantasizes about her, even to the point where she tries to have sex with her, but Jessie keeps saying no, and I was like, okay, so that's fucking rape on both. She tried to rape her on both stages because she's not over 18. She's 16 in the movie, and she keeps saying no, and she pushes her off, and that's the end of the scene. I'm like, Nicholas Refn, what the fuck do you find so enjoyable about this bullshit? Seriously. Okay, so she's doing makeup. I can't believe I'm fucking describing this. And then when everyone leaves, she puts down the utensils, she takes off her rubber gloves, she goes to the door, locks it, covers the window, and pulls the sheet off this woman corpse's body, okay? And then she images that's Jessie. So what does she do? She fucking fondles with her body, start making out with it, and start having sex with the fucking female corpse, including fingering it and tonguing all over the place. I'm not joking! Fuck you, Refn! I swear to God, if I had a 2x4 with nails on the side, I would beam it over your fucking head, knowing how much you like violence. Yeah, he's a fucking violent junkie. Because he's got a fetish for violence. He even mentioned that. He has a fetish for fucking violence. Seriously, what the fuck do people see in this bullshit? And, it gets worse. I'm going to talk about the ending. Folks, if you do not want to be spoiled, do not look. Oh, and by the way, this movie has one of the worst quotes of the year. And I'm not kidding you. Oh my God, I'm losing my mind. And this is what it said. This is what this guy said. He goes, beauty, okay, because he's like a manager or a guy who does like the fashion model bullshit. He goes, beauty isn't everything. It is the only thing. What? Fuck you! Fuck you, movie!
That doesn't make any sense.
No, basically what he's saying is that if you're not beautiful, then you're a piece of shit.
Well, no, I get that. That's why it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, exactly. And another thing he said is this: if you're not born with natural beauty, you'll never have natural beauty in life. I'm like, fuck this movie, dude!
Yeah,
what the fuck do people see in this shit?
That's a really shitty message. I'm sorry.
Oh, it gets better! Wait till you hear this fucking ending. You ready for this? Because I am not kidding what happens. Here we go, folks. So Jessie gets home from doing a shoot. And Jessie is now like one of the biggest models, even though there's no continuity to this movie because it's all random fucking scenes here and there. And all the models will say, you know what, we're just going to become second-rate versions of her. And they get jealous. What do? The two models and the makeup artist start attacking Jessie violently, even pulling out fucking like knives and shit. Okay, and they chase her to this empty swimming pool, and then Ruby and the two girls trap her, and Ruby just pushes Jessie off, and she violently hits the bottom of the swimming pool, shaking, like twitching profusely while tons of blood is emptying out of her head. I'm not kidding. And her leg is broken, and she's like all deformed and shit. And they just look down and like all happy and shit. I'm like, fuck this movie. And the three women approach her body with knives. And then the next scene, it shows Ruby bathing in Jesse's blood.
What?
I'm not joking. No, it gets better. She's bathing in Jesse's blood while the other two models are showering together to wash the blood off their fucking bodies, which was Jesse's.
That's funny.
Who the fuck acts like this? No one does. And it gets even better. Now, the next scene, it shows Ruby alone in this mansion, butt naked, laying on her back with her knees up, and all of a sudden you see tons of blood coming out of her genital area.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Nicholas Refn, you are a sick fucking sack of piece monkey shit. I swear to God, you're fucking pathetic. And then comes the ending where Geely and Sarah arrive at their photo shoot to this one photographer who's like this just unbelievable creep ass. I'm watching this movie and I'm thinking, no one in the real fucking world would act like this. Over-exaggeration is an understatement. This is stupid, pathetic, idiotic, pretentious bullshit. And then Geely, she starts to dry heave. I'm like, wait, what the fuck is wrong with her? And then she hauls away. In the back room in this guest room or something, and she's like literally like dry heaving like crazy. And then Sarah went back and she checked on her, and Geely fucking starts vomiting blood on the floor, and something else comes out of her mouth when she vomited. And then she screams out, "I need to get her out of me." She takes these razor sharp scissors, stabs her deep in her stomach, and cutting open her abdomen, fucking dying, bleeding to death. And then Sarah, you know what she threw up? Not only blood, she threw up an eyeball. And then Sarah wakes up. I'm not kidding. And then Sarah looked at the eyeball, and then she puts it in her mouth and eats it. And she just walks away, and the movie's fucking over.
No fucking hell.
Gross. Okay.
Fuck you, Refn! Motherfuck you! I want to beat this guy's fucking head until he's motionless. How you like that? Yeah, the reason why they ate her is because they'll only be second rate, and if they have something of Jessie inside her, they might be as beautiful as she is. Fuck you, movie! Motherfuck you! How does this have a 50% rating on Rotten Tomatoes? Motherfuck this bullshit! This is a 0!
Even Kirby does not like that story of that movie. He's just like, nope.
Oh, that even made me fucking dry heave. Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry. Anybody who thinks this... seriously, what the fuck is so enjoyable about this movie?
I probably would black out. That would probably be something if I saw that. Knowing my...
Fuck this guy! Thank you, Cougar! Thank you, Cougar! Fuck Drive! Drive is one of the most overrated fucking movies I've ever seen! This Drive is pretty much if Fast 5 was a pretentious art house bullshit movie, just like this movie is just like if Black Swan, a terrific fucking movie, was a piece of shit, deplorable, offensive, nonsensical, random piece of fucking pretentious horse shit. I couldn't believe this fucking movie. And this movie is almost 2 fucking hours! 2 fucking hours long! Oh my dear God! Honestly, I don't care if you enjoyed it. I will never understand why. I just explained to you why Nicholas Refn is a fucking piece of shit trash ungrateful, deplorable motherfucking filmmaker who needs to fucking get hit by a bus. Yeah, he's probably jerking off behind the camera as he's watching necrophilia and chicks bathing in other women's blood who did nothing to them. Fuck this bullshit, dude. Wait, films affect us in different ways. No, there's common sense, Austin.
Yeah, the whole point. The one thing is, it's like drawing together the movie in real life, the necrophilia in this.
Dude, oh my god. Yeah, I'm just like, yeah, finding enjoyment in cannibal. Okay, you know what? There is one movie where I will say cannibalism, it was actually required, and that's that movie Alive. Remember that movie Alive, based off the rugby team, that their plane crashed in the snowy mountains, and the only way they could have survived is if someone passed away, they had to eat them in order to stay alive. They had to do what they had to do in order to survive. You know what I'm saying?
That's a good point.
Wait, Romy, does it matter? Films affect people in different ways. I'm sorry, if you enjoy necrophilia, more fucking power to you. I don't get it. Or if you enjoy random bullshit. The only good things I can say about this movie is sometimes the soundtrack or the musical score or soundtrack is really good at times.
That seems like the same issue with Drive, honestly.
And there are some neat-looking visual, camera visuals. Other than that, fuck this bullshit. It's a 0. And this is on par with Only God Forgives. Wait, even I admit the necrophilia scene is fucked up. Then why did he put it in the movie?
Well, that's something you have to ask him, not Austin.
Oh, and dude, Gary saw it. He is pissed. He's pissed. I was dumbfounded. I'm sorry, and people are like, oh, it was a haunting horror film. I'm like, what the fuck? Literally 0 to nothing happens after this. 0, almost nothing happens in this movie. This movie is so fucking boring. Typical Refn. Holy shit, and I still got another fucking review to do.
Yeah, I'm already preparing for this. I'm preparing for what you're going to have to say, because this is going to be a little interesting, to say the least, folks.
Okay. And then the next movie. This is the worst fucking comedy I've seen all year aside from Dirty Anus. And what a coincidence. Because this fucking movie stars Zac Efron, Audrey Plaza, and they use the same stupid lying running joke. With oh, I'm a teacher. I have to lie in order to get someone to like me, and I'm just going to use these two dumbasses to get a vacation out of it because we're pieces of shit people. Mike and Dave need to fuck off.
All right.
I did not... Folks, what the fuck is so funny about this movie?
Here's my... I'm going to do a rebuttal real quick, though. I'm sorry, though. I can't believe you when you say this is worse than 50 Shades of Black. I'm sorry. 50 Shades of Black...
No, it is. It is.
There's no way. I got to hear how...
It is.
Tell him, please
explain. Oh, absolutely.
Please explain.
Okay, because in 50 Shades of Black, I can understand it's a spoof comedy, even though it sucks ass. With this, they expect me to take this shit seriously. Also, in 50 Shades of Black, I chuckled at one scene. In this movie, I did not laugh once. I didn't chuckle once. I didn't smirk once. I didn't grin once. I had no happy thoughts. I was in total fucking miserable agony, almost exactly like how I was with Dirty Grandpa.
I disagree. I'm going to be on the exact opposite here. I laughed at Mike and Dave. I thought it was enjoyable. Is it the best comedy here? No, it's not. But
enjoyable? No.
But I could not laugh once in 50 Shades of Black. Unless my friends were laughing, then I laughed off their laughter. That was the only way I laughed at all. Like for 50 Shades of Black.
I got some details as to what happens in this fucking movie, because Alex Meyer, he also, you know what, despite our differences and our conflicts and all the other shit, I applaud him. Because he also hated his fucking movie for the exact same reasons I hated this goddamn movie. Now, they say this movie's based off a true story somewhat. I'm like, Fuck off, movie. It's only based on a true story on one sequence where these two guys needed to find dates for the wedding, and they posted it on Craigslist, and that's it. That's it! That's the only thing that was true about this! This is written from this movie is written by the same people who did the fucking Neighbors movies, which I hated those garbage movies. And what a coincidence, they both revolve around shit. When I'm watching this, is so unbelievable. Folks, the four main characters, Zac Efron, and, oh my god, Adam Devine. I wanted to murder him in his sleep. He was fucking awful! He was so obnoxious! Dude, all four characters are obnoxious, stupid, incoherent, non-literal, no common sense fucking retards throughout the entire movie. And the movie starts out with their parents, and they're talking to them like, yeah, you know what? We want you to go find some nice girls for once to take you to the wedding, and then we'll allow you in. Even though they're showcasing how they destroyed the previous multiple weddings, I'm just like, if they did that to my wedding, I would kill them. I would invite them to another fucking wedding. What the fuck? Haven't you fucking learned the first time? And the shit they do isn't even funny. I'm just like, dude, fuck these guys. And then what they do was they put their thing on Craigslist, and it becomes so viral, then they end up on the fucking Wendy Williams show to advertise themselves. I'm just like, fuck off, movie! Quit insulting my intelligence! And then we get to the other two people. Tatiana, played by Audrey Plaza, who plays a mean-spirited bitch, and Anna Kendrick. Oh my god, what the fuck were you doing? What were you doing? This is the worst performance this is not only the worst character, but the worst performance I've ever seen in my life from her. She was garbage! She plays this country girl retard. She does. She is so stupid to the point that okay, I got this written down word for word, because it starts out with these two bitches who pretend to pay the taxi driver with voice command on their Apple. Fucking really, movie? Really?
Some people
and they get kicked out.
Stupid. Trust me, I've seen people who are that fucking stupid.
How does that make that enjoyable?
And I'm
movie.
thinking like, it's kind of like some jokes.
You're retarded. You are fucking dumb. I live in Phoenix, where there's little to no taxis, and I know that. So the guy kicks him out, and they are so obnoxious. They are so fucking obnoxious. And then, before they have to go to work, they decide to get drinks. Well, and then we're like, well, I want to just get a light buzz. And what does she do? And what does Anna Kendrick do? She gets drunk off her fucking ass, and then goes to work. I'm like, is she fucking retarded? How can I watch this movie and laugh at people who are fucking stupid? I'm sorry. I'm allergic to stupid shit.
It sounds like me.
No, I have something to know. Do you think this is I don't know. I don't think she's as bad as she was in Twilight Saga and the Twilight.
No, she's worse. She's way fucking worse. Why? Because she's one of the main characters in the movie, and she, at least in Twilight, she at least wasn't trying to act like a country girl bullshit. This one she is, and she's drunk off her fucking ass, and her manager is getting pissed at her, and rightfully so. And then here comes her bitch-ass friend Audrey Plaza, tell her that, her fiance is about her fiance, and she's going through a hard time, even though that was a long time ago. She needs to learn to fucking move on. And what does she do? She was drunk off her ass, dancing on tables, and then Anna Kendrick says this. I copied this word for word. This is why I had to take my first break. I had to take 7 breaks throughout this fucking movie. 7 breaks! Alice said this. She goes, she only confesses that she only does that when Rihanna comes on because it's her jam. I'm like, what fucking waitress would fucking act like a goddamn retard monkey on tables? Who does that?
If you've been to the clubs I've been to, oh boy,
I don't give a fuck!
Fucking time.
Lucas, I don't give a fuck where it is! It doesn't matter! I'm watching a movie! Who acts like this? And this is what she says, word for word, and I'm just like, shoot me. She says this: I'm a strong, independent woman, and I'll get on the table and shake my shit, sirthy. This is my right America, feminist. And then her friend goes, read her Twitter, it's 2016, women can do shit now. And then Rihanna plays, and they're dancing like retards on the fucking tables, and she ended up getting them both fired. Gee, what do you think was gonna fucking happen? And the only reason why they accepted Mike and Dave's request, because they were gonna use them to get a free vacation to go to Hawaii. I'm like, who fucking does that? Oh yeah, I'm just gonna go on Craigslist and just put in random shit in order to get a date with somebody I've never met, never heard of, never spoken to. This movie is fucking horrible. And the worst scene in the movie, one of the worst fucking scenes in the movie, takes place at a massage parlor.
Oh my god, I'm sorry. Me and Austin will fucking die.
I don't care. I don't care if you laughed at it. I had to take another break. This guy, okay, Anna Kendrick, literally, illegally gives him more money. Says, "Hey, give her a good time." I'm just like, yeah, if you fucking did that, I'm sorry, that's called sexual harassment, and you'll be fucking fired. And there's this, oh my god, and this guy, this guru masseuse, he's butt naked, rubbing her ass on her ass and going up and down her body like a slip and slide. I'm like, what the fuck am I watching? This is garbage!
Like a slip and slide.
I'm sorry, and then here comes Adam Devine's character, who walks into Aubrey and one of the worst characters in the movie. Adam Devine's cousin in the movie, who's bisexual. She was the most hateful, obnoxious piece of shit trash. And she was in the spa with Audrey Plaza's character, and she confesses that, because she knows her way around, because she knows so many popular people, that if she fingers her, she'll give her backstage passes to Rihanna in the spa. I'm not kidding.
I'm sorry, though. I will say this. I would do it in a heartbeat if I was her. That's just me, though.
That's not the fucking point, dude. And then you got, I'm sorry, what is so funny about this movie? And then, and you have Adam Devine's character, he walks in the massage parlor, seeing the bride-to-be having, busting orgasms in the most retarded, annoying fucking way, and then he walks into the spa, seeing her fingering her, and then oh my god, I was just like, fucking shoot me. Fucking shoot me. And I'm glad. Well, then again, you laughed at the fucking moose scene, so that doesn't tell me much. And then
I'm sorry. Even though it's a bad, it was unintentionally funny things that just come out of nowhere, make me laugh.
Like this movie is just raunchy for the sake of being raunchy. Oh, there is a scene where the bride-to-be, she ends up getting her face damn near disfigured because these chicks are on these four-wheelers. And they're acting like tough, like, oh, come on, chicken shit, do the jump. I'm just like, who the fuck acts like this? So Adam Devine ends up doing this jump, and he overshoots it, and one of the wheels, knocks out the bride-to-be in the face. Because he jumped so far that when he was in the air, the wheel hits her in the face, knocks her out, and these four people fucking ruined the wedding. I'm like, doesn't this fucking father know any goddamn means to get rid of these sons of bitches? What the fuck do you think was going to happen? Seriously, Lucas, what is so funny about this?
Comment. I'm reading Austin's comment.
I don't give a shit. Go ahead, Austin. I don't care. Fuck this movie. This is if my fucking dirty grandpa made a goddamn sequel. It involves those the two same characters, the same nonsensical bullshit that's not redeeming. It's mean-spirited, and involves the teacher gimmick where Audrey Plaza pretends that she's a teacher by wearing glasses. And they all buy into her bullshit. I'm like, how fucking stupid do you have to be? Seriously. And then, oh my god. Seriously, 7 fucking breaks. I'm gonna go through my fucking notes and see what else.
I'm sorry though. One thing that
here's the moral. No, wait. Here's the moral of the story. Don't be yourself when it comes to meeting new people. Always lie through your fucking teeth. Therefore, you can try and use people for the sake of using them. That is the fucking motto of the movie. Tell me if I'm wrong.
Got a good point there. But...
No, am I right? I'm right. And this movie has abusive amounts of fucking slow motion. I wanted to give up so many times. Oh, here's another moral of the story. Always be a fucking gold digger and lie. Seriously. And this movie is so forced and contrived, I don't even know where to fucking begin. And, oh my god, there's a fight sequence between Zac Efron and Adam Devine, and they accidentally have their mics on, and where everybody can hear them, and I'm just like... And this is like behind, the dance rehearsal and the wedding rehearsal and shit. And Tatiana actually admits that she's only here for the free vacation because she's a piece of shit trash. And then what does Anna Kendrick do? Oh my god, here's also one of the worst scenes. She goes to the bride to be, Anna Kendrick, and she ends up giving her fucking tons of ecstasy and other drugs. I'm sorry. What the fuck is so funny about this movie? It contains 4 of the most unlikable pieces of shit, the most obnoxious, mean-spirited, pathetic pieces of shit people I have ever seen. My head was thumping. My brain was hurting so bad. To the point when it was over, I passed out sleeping for fucking 3 hours. Yeah, fuck this movie too! This is garbage!
Alright. Honestly, I understand why you hate it, but you know what? I enjoy it, though, and we're gonna have to end it on that.
I will never get it, and I will never get it.
I will say, I don't know, how nothing could top 50 Shades of Black as one of the worst comedies ever made, other than movie 4.
Oh my god, this movie makes 50 Shades of Black look like fucking The Notebook. Are you kidding me?
I'm sorry. I walked out 4 fucking times out of that. Oh my god.
I walked out 7 times with this shit! 7 fucking breaks! This movie is only 90 minutes long! It took me 3 fucking hours to finish!
Ow.
I am spent!
Huh?
Oh, 2 of the worst fucking movies! I know, Gary. Thank you. That is the only fucking retort I always get! And it's lame! Oh my god. At least with Sausage Party, I can explain why it's funny. With this shit, no one can explain to me why it's funny. They're just like, oh, I thought it was funny, I enjoyed it. Give me fucking details! If you like it, fine. I'll never understand it.
I want to say one thing though, Jerome, real quick.
Whoa,
I'm sorry though. One thing I did love near the end of the movie though was seeing Audrey Plaza's ass though. I'm like, whoo!
No! That scene was fucking retarded! They're doing this stupid ass sing along, and they accidentally fucked it up again with fireworks going all over the place, nearly killing people, and that's how the movie ends? I'm like, fuck this movie! Don't the parents and everybody else not learn from their mistakes?
There was an extra credits scene though that Audrey Plaza.
No, fuck the ending credits sequence. Oh, that scene. Oh my god. Yeah, it shows Adam Devine and Audrey Plaza fucking in a horse stable. That's it!
That's unsanitary.
I'm sorry, though. Audrey Plaza has a nice ass. So I'm sorry.
I don't give a fuck! Yeah, Kay Upton, she's hot as fuck. That doesn't mean I'm gonna like the other woman. Now, if you excuse me, I'm gonna talk to people in the live chat, or better yet, you go on ahead, because I'm gonna fucking faint.
Alright, Shane Mac, I think it's time for some of your topics.
Yeah, I've got a few topics.
What do you got?
Let's see. I've got... Let's see. Let me talk to you about the free PlayStation 4 games coming out with PlayStation Plus.
Ooh.
There's a bunch of cool things here. There's more incentive to go ahead and get yourself a PlayStation Plus. I know I did when I, after going through some of the games and such, especially when I wanted to play the Neo beta. That's still going on for a little while. So, here's what you get with PlayStation Plus for PS4, PS3, and Vita. Yeah, I know Vita's a little dead, but you know. Anyways, for PS4, you get Badland, Journey, and Lords of the Fallen. Alright. Not too keen on what Badland is. It looks like almost like a puzzle platformer.
I thought it'd be like a desert wasteland kind of
That's
game.
what I thought, but it's not.
Really?
Yeah. Journey. Journey was hailed as one of the best indie games out there due to the fact that it was a very pretty game. Not only that, what was it? I'm sorry, I'm losing my train of thought here.
It's not the band Journey, right, Shane? It's not based off the band Journey?
What?
It's not based off the band Journey, right? Because you said it was Journey?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, it's not based off the band, right?
No.
I'm sorry, I had to ask.
Well, no. But, well, they have two things in common. They're both excellent.
Good point.
Yeah, no, Journey is pretty cool because one of the concepts for the game is that if you're playing it with people, there's no actual way to communicate with them without using like sort of like sign language and such. It's pretty interesting. Not sign language, body motions and such like that. You know, you're using gestures in order to communicate with one another. It's pretty cool. Then for the other one, Lords of the Fallen. Lords of the Fallen is what people like to call a Dark Souls ripoff. It's certainly it's most definitely not as good as Dark Souls, but at the same time, it's still. I'm still giving it a shot. I'll give it a shot.
So you're only twisting your nipples slightly.
Very slightly. For this next part, for PS3, I'm a little upset. Let's see. PS3 also gets Badland Journey. What was it? Now they get this other one called Datura. I don't even know what the hell that is. And Prince of Persia: The Forgotten Sands.
Ooh, Prince of Persia.
I can't remember if The Forgotten Sands was the remake or was the original. I think it was just. I think that's the remake. If it's the remake, then that's no good.
Wait, hold on. Let me look this up. Prince of Persia: Forgotten
Sands.
I'll look this up right now.
Oh my god.
Forgotten Sands. This is. It looks like a remake, honestly.
If the character has a sort
it came
of
out 2010.
Oh wait, okay, hold on a second here. I have to fucking read what Austin said, and this just blows my mind. He says, Romy, people get dates with people they don't know all the time. It's called online dating. That doesn't make any fucking sense. So you're just gonna you're gonna go ahead, post a thing, and go out with someone on a wedding with someone you never talked to or don't know or don't care. You know what this reminds me of? The Visit. Same principle. No common sense, Austin. None. There's absolutely no common sense with that. And I love how like I said, I love how the parents is like, the only way you're gonna join this group of people is if you find two nice girls, except they're two radically insensitive pieces of shit who pretend to be nice girls, and it's fake and unbelievable as fuck. Give me a break, dude. Online dating.
Alright, Shane. But yeah, though, what were you gonna say about Prince of Persia, though?
I'm trying to find out about the Prince of Persia game here.
Really, Lucas?
Yes.
No,
Yeah,
this
he's
no.
No, what he typed in the live chat. Yeah, and guess. Oh yeah. By the way, oh yeah. Speaking of online dating, yeah. Look at my good buddy Gary. Look what it did to him. It fucking damn near ruined his life. How do you explain to me that? Exactly. And you know what? The same fucking thing damn near happened to me 2 years ago. Many years ago. Fuck online dating. It's garbage. It's so overrated and it's not trustworthy. Do what I did. Meet someone naturally. Because what's going to happen when you meet someone over the internet and they don't turn out to be who they say they are?
It happens a lot, man.
Exactly. Oh my god.
Well, I got lucky, though. That's just me.
Exactly. You got lucky. Okay, that's fine, Fulcher. I'm sorry. Fuck this. This movie pissed me the fuck off so bad I was losing. I told you ahead of time I was going to bring the apocalypse on these two films. So you were warned ahead of time. Go ahead, Shane.
Sweet. All right. So, let's see. I think I was okay about the Prince of Persia: The Forgotten Sands. That's the original. That's the original.
Really? The 2010 like the original 1990s version?
No, the one that came out on the PS2.
Oh, really? Like that's the original?
Well, I
one?
believe. Yeah. No. This is. Hold on.
It's surprising because
it looks. It's.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry. The Sands of Time was the original. This one is a sequel, I believe. Okay, not the remake. Okay. Yeah, this one got panned a little bit. It's a 6 out of 10 on Steam and 75% on Metacritic.
Ooh,
Anyways, but yeah, so those are the games coming out for PlayStation Plus. If you got any of those systems and you have PlayStation Plus, I actually would suggest you actually give Lords of the Fallen a try, and Journey, especially Journey. Anyways, let's see. What else do I got here in the goodie bag? Let's see, hold on. Anyways. Let's see. Kingdom Hearts 3. Okay, I want to talk about this one. Kingdom Hearts 3 was removed from the Japanese Xbox One site. Now, this is making people believe that it's now becoming a PS4 exclusive in Japan. I don't know if this is necessarily true because there's no word on it. Square Enix has said nothing on the on it at all whatsoever. A few people on Twitter, Japanese people, I'm not exactly sure what they're saying, but they're essentially they're speculating that it's now becoming a PS4 exclusive in Japan rather than it being on PS4 and Xbox One in the States. And if it does become that way, I don't think a lot of people are going to be all that upset because the Xbox One does not really sell. Well, the Xbox in general actually does not sell very well in Japan. It's actually very bad. One of the few things is that to answer your question, Gary, I don't know. I think it's because of sales. I think Square Enix wants to back out of Xbox. Let me tell you about a small story about a little game known as Monster Hunter Frontier. Now, Monster Hunter is one of my all-time favorite series out there. It's a great game. I've been in the span of the entire series, I've played over 1,000 hours altogether. It's good. It's a good series. Now, one of the things is that Capcom tried to experiment a little bit by releasing Frontier, which is their best updated version out there. It's basically Japan's World of Warcraft. What happened is that they released it to the Xbox 360. I actually got a Japanese account to try to actually find it there, and I did actually found it. It was legit. It didn't last long. It did not. It's the PC. Let me tell you something. Getting to play the PC version was the most difficult bitch. But the thing is that, you know, it's not going to come out in the States. That's the sad part. It's not going to. One of the few things, though, is that that's one of the reasons why I believe Square Enix is now wanting to back off from the Xbox. They're just almost Microsoft in general, because it doesn't sell well. The PS4, on the other hand, ooh, it's doing. You better fucking believe it.
PS4 is, dude, it's just kicking ass and taking names like it should.
And that's like the complete opposite to the United States, where the Xbox One's like the dominant system. The PS4 doesn't sell as well.
Where?
Let's see.
Like in the United States, like from what I heard, like Xbox One's like a good.
Well, it's because Microsoft shot themselves in the foot so many times. To Austin, what was it? To answer your question, Austin, I'm talking about Kingdom Hearts 3. Kingdom Hearts 3 has been taking off the Xbox One site in Japan. It's leading people to believe that it's not going to come to the Xbox One in Japan anymore. So, yeah, with that being the case, so there's that. At the same time, I got a PS4. I'm not bitching about it. I'm good. You better believe I'm going to be streaming this game when it first comes out. Oh my god.
And you'll be twisting your nipples with car battery or car clamp.
Fucking right I will, dude. Put that shit up to 11.
What's that shit? What's that?
No, like streams could have like an electric shock, then keep playing while the electric shock's going.
Yeah.
Like crank high voltage, except
not
on your tongue.
Yeah, exactly. Except I'm just be like, man, I get those shits ready with freaking ice cubes and shit on there. I was like, fucking.
Okay, oh. I'm just gonna say one thing, because the fucking chat is like going haywire. Yes, I am moving on. I saw a comment from Austin, and I wanted to oblige by it, and I'm letting him speak. So what's the deal, folks?
Yeah.
Yeah,
you can tell by my silence earlier that I've already made up my mind on the matter. So
I'm sorry, dude. But the PS4, like I said, look at E3. I mean, Xbox did not have a good E3.
Yeah, no, it didn't, because they, like I said, Microsoft repeatedly shot themselves in the foot. And
especially with how they presented it, it was fucking deplorable.
Well, not only that, it was also the people who was representing the company as well too. Do you remember the guy with the interview who's one of these journalists interviewed one of the it wasn't necessarily an executive, but he was a representative for the Xbox One, the actual system itself, and he asked, how come there isn't backwards compatibility? And he said, oh, well, if you're going backwards compatibility, you're thinking backwards. It was like, really, dude?
That is such a stupid-ass comment.
Exactly, and that's what got people so upset.
Fucking retard, dude.
Yeah, see, that's when Sony made their jabs, and that's why they did so well with the PS4. And I can tell you right now from personal experience, it is a great system. I'm so glad I saved the money for it. I'm so glad I did. Whew. But anyways, I got another thing. Moving on from Kingdom Hearts. Just besides, I'm fucking excited. I can't wait. Let's see. I found out something about Postal 2. By the way, Postal 2 update opens a secret area that was closed off for 13 years. Let's see. What does it say here? A new location leads to a pistache of an pastiche? I don't fucking know what that word is. I've never seen anything like that before. Of an HTC Vive VR headset promising the player a glimpse of the future. Then they're transported to a brick-and-mortar version of Steam with a dick for its logo. Yep, it's still Postal 2. So yeah, they apparently a new update has opened up a secret area in Postal. And that was back in 2013. Let's see.
Not only did the game fucking suck, the movie sucked ass too.
I forgot there was a movie about that.
Yeah, Uwe Boll.
And yeah, Austin, yeah, the game. It was an actual update for it. Oh, man. So anyways, let me see about this one here. Oh, more gaming news. Bioware. Now, everybody generally thinks very highly of Bioware. We got Knights of the Old Republic. We got the Old Republic, even though I wish it was a lot more than what it was. I still enjoyed it. And of course, one of my other favorite series that they do, Mass Effect. Fucking love Mass Effect. I love that shit.
First Mass Effect, I didn't play. I did play a lot of the second one. Oh, the second one's incredible. Third one's awesome until.
Yeah, it's a very. So, apparently, though, BioWare will announce, or at least talk about it, a new IP. EA Studios boss Patrick Soderlund shared the details as part of a wider talk with GI.biz about the importance of making a new IP. We've been very open about the fact that BioWare is working on a new IP, and we'll get to talk about that in a not too distant future, he explained. We have other teams working on the new IP as well. I think it's about a balance, right? Making sure that we continue to push what looks great, what great looks like, what great looks like for Battlefield or FIFA or Madden or Star Wars for that matter, while continuing to invest in something new. Now, I'm not sure if anyone was aware about the fact, but there was a actual new IP that BioWare was going to make, but it got canceled.
Oh fuck.
Now, the idea with this game, I can't remember what it was called. I for some odd reason, I looked into it and I found out about it, then I found out it was canceled. But it actually sounded really cool. It was a 4 versus 1 type RPG game where there'd be 4 players versus a sort of like a dungeon master in a sense, and they get to create dungeons and traps and stuff. It was really interesting. It was almost like modern. It was almost like a mix between modern RPG and like traditional medieval RPG. It was really interesting, but it got canceled unfortunately. So the reasons behind it I can't really remember. Anyways, yeah. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the IP could be about. Right now, myself, I'm still looking forward to Mass Effect Andromeda. I'm pretty interested in that and see how that turns out. But yeah, so the new IP coming out, they're going to be talking about it in the near future. I'm guessing it's probably going to be next month, but we'll see. All right, now moving away from the games for a second.
Oh, I was going to ask you about Killing Floor.
Oh, I'll get to that in a moment. Let me get to this real quick. Yeah,
I need something. I just been quiet because, like I said, that took everything out of me. So.
Oh, I understand. Yeah. Let me see. Actually, Gary, about that game that I was talking about that BioWare canceled, it was actually pretty hard pan, dude. Like a lot of people didn't like it.
Ooh,
I really don't know why.
Wait, you say it was like RPG set in medieval times? Wasn't that Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion?
Bethesda made that.
I know, but was it to be something like that in a way?
Kinda, except the characters were more modern. Like, think the Secret World in a sense. Secret World is like that. So.
Yeah, fucking Gary's like, the Japanese topic, the Asian women.
I wish I had a few, but
I got some more topics. If you're all finished, Shane. Or...
No, he's not all finished.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Gotta listen.
I just want to make sure because I want to talk about something and I got to rant on something.
All right. Let me see. Okay. So before I get into the Killing Floor, which will be my last topic before I move on to the big segment, Florida or not.
The mushroom tip.
Apparently, Bill Nye is bringing his bow tie to Netflix.
Oh yeah, I heard about this. Yes, I heard about this.
What I mean by that is that he's bringing a talk show to Netflix. Let's see. The once known as the Science Guy, Bill Nye is now here to save the world. His new talk show, according to Netflix, sounds a bit like Comedy Central's The Daily Show, with Nye subbing for Trevor Noah and science talking the focus away from politics and pop culture. Each episode will tackle a topic from a scientific point of view, dispelling myths and refuting anti-scientific claims that may be espoused by politicians, religious leaders, or titans of industry. Interesting.
When Gary grows up, he's gonna look like Bill Nye.
That's fucking cool.
But so here's the one difference between the two. Garrett will be watching Buffalo Bills football and New York Yankees baseball, unlike Bill Nye.
Jesus.
Fucking hell. Let's see. So yeah, new Netflix show that Bill Nye's gonna be part of. I'm glad that he is because he's been kind of quiet the past few years.
Mm-hmm.
He's been doing some things, but not like anything super official. Okay, now I'm gonna get to my last topic before we get to Lucas' stuff, and then we'll do Florida or no. Okay, so Killing Floor. Killing Floor 2 released a new patch, a new update.
Ooh. Okay.
And it is the patch that put in the new perk Swat. Now.
Oh, I want to hear this.
Okay, so in Killing Floor, if anyone is not familiar with the game, which if you're not, then go familiarize yourself with it now, because it is a excellent. It was a game actually made from a mod. It became from a mod of a mod into an actual full real game.
Pretty much, Killing Floor allows you to choose so many different perks, each with their own positive attributes, and therefore, and you all work as a team co-op to go wave after wave of these creatures. What the fuck, dude?
I don't even know. Fucking Lucas.
It sounded like your belly's pregnant. Yup, that's Ben Roethlisberger the third.
No, it is not, guys.
I keep saying, Torian, are you pregnant because someone shot a load in you?
No. No females or guys.
Killing Floor, wave after wave of these theme-like zombies, and your job is to survive. So go ahead, Shane.
Yeah, it's a very clear-cut kind of game. It's very easy to get into. It's very simple, and it can be very difficult at times.
He's giving birth to a piece of shit.
So anyways, yeah, that's called a food baby. So anyways, Killing Floor 2 released a new one where it's this perk class called Swat. Now, the thing about Swat is that, as the name implies, it's kind of tactical. They primarily use submachine guns, which wreck so much ass, by the way. What's that?
I was gonna say, is it the MP5, MP7-ish?
Yeah, they got the MP5 in there. My favorite is the frickin' Vector. But yeah, essentially they use SMGs. Really, actually, I think they put commandos to shame. I really do.
I got a couple theories. And don't worry. For perk qualities for the SWAT, do they have better armor and do they have riot shields?
They do not have riot shields, but they are made to be tanks.
Oh, that's my perk.
Exactly. Once you reach level 5, each 5 increments of levels that you go through gives you a new ability. Now, you can choose from one of 2 in order to basically build your class. I can't really remember all of them right now, but because I'm going this off the top of my head right now. At level 5, you get to choose between starting off with armor. It's actually, I think you start off with armor that's already at 25, plus not only that, it starts off at 25, so it's kind of weak at first. But when you actually get like legitimate armor from like the trader and whatnot, you actually have 125 in total. So you get extra armor with that. Oh, not only that, they're bullet resistant, by the way, so bosses are going to be a little bit easier for you to handle.
Oh yeah.
Now, here's the really cool thing I like about them. This is my favorite part about the SWAT perk class, is that you actually have flashbang grenades.
Oh, so, beautiful.
And yes, they do, in fact, stun Skrakes and Fleshpounds, stops them in their tracks, and stuns them for a little bit. So good. Altogether, though, this was a really good addition to this to the game. It was one of those things I wasn't anticipating as much as, say, Gunslinger or Sharpshooter for that matter, but it is an absolutely welcome addition. It is, honestly, I would much rather have a SWAT person on my team than a commando or something. Like, these guys are awesome. But that being said...
Commando's never been... Oh.
Yeah. Commando's never in because, well, like, they're good, but it almost feels almost for themselves. I really think that SWAT is like so much better than Commando. That's just me though.
I never liked Commando to begin with, so.
Yeah, Commandos are all right. I mean, they're actually I take that back. They are not for themselves. They are a support class. But the thing is that like you get like added weapon stability, and you get to see stalkers and stuff. But like, I'd rather have someone who's a tank and who can stun things than to have increased weapon stability. I can fucking aim. I'm good.
I should know, you motherfucker.
No, yeah, you would know. You would know.
Yeah, it's like I was the fucking support special, shotgun guy, and I was shooting the fuck out of his flesh pound. As soon as I got out, as soon as I was about to take him out, I see his head just explode, and I'm just like, oh, Shane, god damn it! He's like, not only takes my kill, he wastes all my ammo, and I just did the hard part. He's just like, oh, thank you, pew!
Exactly. It's like, oh, he's a little bit low. Oh man, I'm a bastard. That's one thing you'll learn about me.
Yeah, and when I'm berserker, I turn around and I see that red laser dot. I'm like, you motherfucker, get away from me!
This is like this big red dot on some thing's head. And oh man. So yeah, that's all my topics for today. I really like what Killing Floor is doing. They seem to be getting their fan base back slowly but surely. This is good. But yeah, it's been kind of very slow within the gaming universe. I know that God's Eater 2 was released, but I don't have the money. Well, I do have the money, but I have my priorities. I would love to go buy it right now, but I'm gonna save until like next week to be able to get that. Then I'll do a review on that. There's not really a whole lot. I mean, I played the Battlefield 1 demo, by the way. Well, not demo, but...
it was the alpha? The alpha or the beta?
It's the open beta.
Okay.
I only played for about 30 minutes because there were server issues.
Oh.
Yeah, although I had some pretty good sniper shots. That was pretty good. That made me feel kind of... I was at half-mast with that, so... well, that being said, that's all I've got for right now. So once we get through Lucas's stuff, we'll start up another game of Florida or No.
All right, awesome. Because I would like to make Florida or No the ending segment because I will have to work tomorrow, unfortunately. I do have a bunch of topics, and I know Jerome's definitely going to talk with me of some of them. I'm going to get through some of my quick topics real quick. Starting out with this brand new news, which I am extremely excited about. Weird Al Yankovic is going to be doing his own animated TV series in Disney XD.
That's right. That's right, he is. I forgot about that. I'm excited.
It's called Milo Murphy's Law, and which I am extremely excited for because not only does Weird Al Yankovic do the theme song, he also plays the main character, Milo, whose bad luck is genetic. But he's a plucky kid who's always expecting the unexpected, like having a wrecking ball suddenly dropping right in front of him on his way to school. This sounds mighty stressful, which is a good thing that he has two best friends, Zach and Melissa, Mekhi Curtis and Sabrina Carpenter, respectively, as well as a backpack filled with all the stuff he needs to confront daily disasters. Yankovic will contribute some original songs, but he's already released the opening theme. And it premieres October 3rd, which I'm excited for, and it will be a preview of the first episode will be available on my birthday. Yay!
I love it. I love it in October because that allows me a gluten-free pumpkin.
Gluten-free. There's no such thing as gluten-free pumpkin, dumbass.
No,
It's a plant. Only wheat is gluten.
I'm like Mark Wahlberg. I'm like Mark Wahlberg in the movie, the M. Night Shyamalan movie. I could talk to plants and they give me some good food.
Oh my god. Anyway. Let's continue on with some other news. So.
Hey, Lucas. Hey, Torian here. Don't be deceptive. You gotta be truthful about this. Have you ever ate so much pumpkin that fiber costs you the shit out the semen?
No. I don't think so, Mr. Anyway, I'm gonna move on. Unfortunately, Jerome, you're gonna be a bit happy about this, but also a bit sad. Teddy Bridgewater, unfortunately, had a freak accident. Is now out for the 2016 season. As much as I'm not a fan of the Vikings, I do respect Teddy Bridgewater, man. I hope he gets better because that is something that's sick and that does not happen often. That's a freak injury, man.
Metallica Hulkamaniacs had gluten-free pumpkin butt plug.
Oh my god.
That sounds like something a white chick would want.
No, I saw this meme where it's like white girl's favorite drink, and it's pumpkin spice flavored bleach.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Well, dude, that would fucking kill you, dude. Jesus.
That's the point. That's the joke.
Oh God, God damn it, I just did a Lucas.
That's the joke.
Yeah, you're doing. You know what else? No, you can't do a Lucas because you don't have a degree. Ha ha ha, motherfucker.
Oh god. Anyway, there is going to be football returning, and college football starts out this year.
Oh no!
And they started doing there was a good story about this one guy who was a walk-on. It just happened this year, and he was 23. He was a guy who was like a redshirt senior working on the team for like 3 years or something. I'm not 100% sure. He was on the team for a while, and now he finally gets his first scholarship for football, which is awesome. I think his school is Western Michigan. I'm not 100% sure. I have to go back and take a look at it, but it was really good, though. I'm happy about that because those kind of stories make me happy. What? You want to talk to me?
No.
I needed
that. Dude, I needed that laugh, and I think so did the live chat after those fucking rants because.
Oh my god.
Dude, Lucas is like, he was like, yeah, hold on, excuse me, man. What was that?
Oh boy.
Anyway, I'm going to go to my next topic. I have another topic which is going to be a little bit of a rant, unfortunately.
Oh, hold on a second. Oh, there's the condom.
Oh.
Kirby, you say you don't use, you like to go bareback.
Oh.
Alright,
These are made of.
this is going to be one of my topics I'm going to do a little rant on, and it's, oh boys, this guy should be in, why isn't this guy in jail? Like, honestly, let's just be honest here. Why is this guy in jail? If you guys did not know what I'm talking about, it is Chris Brown. This guy is an offensive woman beater who should be in jail. He was arrested yesterday. He was arrested and charged with assault with a deadly weapon. And the police were outside of his home for 4.5 hours before Chris Brown eventually gave up.
You know what? You know the scary thing about Chris Brown? He starred in a movie called Think Like a Man.
That is ironic as shit.
Dude, it's an ironic joke, Lucas. You.
I know. Like, Think of a Man.
Wesker, retarded-looking motherfucker.
I was gonna say cockmongler.
Really?
He's a cock smuggler, more like it.
It's a joke. I don't mean
Chris
that.
Chris Brown was arrested Tuesday on suspicion of assault with a deadly weapon after an hour-long standoff with police who responded to a woman's call for help in his Los Angeles home. The police chief Ramirez, spokesperson of the Los Angeles Police Department, said police were transporting Brown from his home to downtown police headquarters where he would be formally booked. Earlier, he told reporters that several people were escorted from the residence after a search warrant was served. Police said the woman made the call for help around 3 a.m. and was not inside the Hilltop Estate in the San Fernando Valley. Ramirez did not identify the woman or elaborate on the assistance she needed. He did not know if she was injured. And his attorney, Mark Garagos, arrived at the home shortly before the warrant was served. According to multiple media outlets, a woman claimed Brown pointed a gun at her before she was able to escape. No shots were fired right now. That's all we have.
Yeah, assault with a deadly weapon, his dick.
Why isn't Chris Brown in jail? Okay, because you already hurt Rihanna pretty badly, and that was fucked up, and yet you didn't start any jail time because I don't know how, because you.
I think it's because of money. He's got money, that's why.
Yeah, okay, let me give an example. Does anybody know about this legendary French guy named Remy Gallard?
He sounds familiar.
Okay, he's done a lot of sort of brought things to kind of real. Like he did this one thing where he did Mario Kart, where he was he had his own cart and he was dressed up as Mario and he was out on the street like throwing banana peels at people.
What the fuck?
Okay, that's funny.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, he did that. He did. One of my other favorite ones was Pac-Man, where he goes into like grocery stores with like he was dressed up as Pac-Man, and he'd have like 4 other friends dressed up as a ghost. And they chase him around the store. That was fucking funny. Now
That looks hilarious.
oh, it's hilarious. I'll have to show it to you. But yeah, this guy's really like well known on YouTube. Now, here's the thing. He's actually a really famous soccer star. Like he's super good. He's really good.
Wow.
And here's the thing though. He's been arrested on more than one occasions by doing this.
Uh-oh.
But the thing is that he's able to get out to do it again because he's rich. He has a lot of money and he has good lawyers. So
Oh yeah, man.
so that's probably why. So that was my point I'm trying to make across, is that it's probably why this guy, this fucking guy, is not even in prison. So
Chris Brown's a piece of shit. Anyway, this pretty much proves why money is just the root of all evil for most points. It is a good root of all evil.
it's a good motivator, but
It is. But fuck, man. Anyway, now we get to talk about the big rant that I have planned for tonight. And ladies and gentlemen, motherfuck this asshole individual who is a piece of shit and is now going to be unemployed and losing his big-time contract. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking about Colin Kaepernick. And him not standing up for the national anthem.
Motherfuck this cocksucker, dude. I never liked him. If you go to the Pain and Gain Pick'ems, I never liked that bicep kissing piece of shit. Hated this guy.
And here's the worst part, though. He's not even fully black. He was raised in a white suburban neighborhood. His adopted parents were white, and he was only half black. He's not even fully black, and he...
Oh, so he's Rust-a-Lion, okay.
No, the point is he's just an idiot, though. He is a disgrace, see a cougar. Thank you.
Yeah, it's the only difference between him and Rust-a-Lion is Rust-a-Lion is an actual good person. So.
He is. And
Does he have pepperoni? Does he have pepperoni? N-word nipples?
Shit. No, he's probably like. That's the other difference between him and Rust-a-Lion. Rust-a-Lion's a pretty big guy.
Yeah, folks, let's just say this right now. Colin Kaepernick, I think this is going to happen, but he's getting cut. I think he's going to get cut from the 49ers. Why? He is making $19 million a year to sit on the fucking bench because Blaine Gabbert is somehow better than him. But yeah, folks, Colin Kaepernick, I really hope he doesn't get another job in the NFL again, dude. He is an absolute disgrace. Even though some of these veterans are saying it's an absolute disgrace, I don't get it. I don't get this movement at all. There was a Veterans for Kaepernick movement. I'm just like what? Wait a minute, what? This doesn't make any sense. And guys, really, there's like you should be standing up for the national anthem if it's playing. You should be standing for the national anthem with your hand over your heart.
Alexander the Great said this. This America, either love it or fucking leave.
Well, yeah. Here's the thing. It's not, in my opinion, it's not really so much about standing up as it's his reasoning for not standing up.
Oh, his reasoning.
If you don't want to stand up for it, that's you, all right? That's going to be you. That's fine, whatever. But if you're saying these things where it's completely and utterly nonsensical and also just plain and flat out ignorant, then, yeah, please get the fuck out. Here's the door.
Yeah.
And not only is he not standing up for the Pledge of Allegiance, and, I'm just like, hey, you know how many people fucking died for that flag, motherfucker? Not only that, he's a racist, too. Because he was fine for using racial slurs, and I love when he's getting interviews like, no, I didn't say nothing. Even though the lip reading and the refs called it, I'm like, who are you trying to bullshit?
Seriously.
Yeah, exactly. I agree. Blacklist him.
Burn them fucking jerseys, dude. We need more fuel for the fire, for our campfires, that is.
I just love that one video where it has that guy. That one guy where he's like, he burns the Colin Kaepernick shirt and he just salutes the flag while the national anthem's playing.
I saw that. That was beautiful.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I stand up and salute to that motherfucker, man. That's awesome.
Absolutely, man.
And I mean motherfucker in a good way. Like,
you know what's even worse about Colin Kaepernick? He wore a Fidel Castro shirt to one of his freaking press conferences and anti-cop socks in his practice.
Really, dude?
Yeah, I'm not kidding you. If you Google search it, there is a picture.
Oh, dumb, man.
You're seriously Kaepernick.
This fucking guy.
I hope you get caught and never play in the NFL again, dude. You're garbage.
Oh, I told you. I think I hate him. He's a egotistical, loudmouth, just pathetic, racist, shit-talking piece of garbage. That's all he's. Yeah, go ahead and kiss your fucking biceps on another country, why don't you, motherfucker?
Yeah, seriously.
All right, now to move from Colin Kaepernick to a lighthearted topic and an interesting topic. So I have two wrestling topics. One of them is involving Monday Night Raw last Monday.
Oh, twisting the boys!
Kevin Owens, the motherfucking man, Kevin Owens won his first major championship. And thank you, Triple H. I have never been so happy to see Triple H in my entire life.
The last time I was so happy is when he won the Royal Rumble.
That was amazing too. But when Triple H just went to Kevin Owens, just like, and he just pedigrees Rollins, I was.
Oh, and by the way, Seth Rollins. As much as I like Seth Rollins, that's how you do a pedigree. That was a great pedigree.
That was a great pedigree. And then when you see the aftermath of the WWE extra video where it shows Seth Rollins figuring out
he's like, what the
how
fuck?
You're not know he was there. And Stephanie yells at him. I'm just like, this is gold. Wow.
Well, here's the thing. I don't like Seth Rollins as a heel. I think he's way better as a babyface.
I think he is too. Gary, I'm sorry. I disagree though.
Fucking better now. Well, because they did the same thing to Seth Rollins. They booked him as a chicken shit heel.
I don't think he's going to be booked the same way. I think Triple H sees a great guy in Kevin Owens, and he knows what Kevin Owens' character is, and that's why he's going to be booked so well. I think he will be booked.
That's why he's one of the best, dude.
He is. And you know what I want to see in the future? This won't get into my WrestleMania preview, but it'll get into my preview for the Payback. I want to see Kevin Owens versus Finn Balor for the Universal Championship.
That is a possibility. Another one is maybe Sami Zayn again because they never had a bad match, and Brock Lesnar. That's the one match I want to see those two in.
I would love to see a Universal Championship. Give me 1 second. I would love to see Kevin Owens versus Brock Lesnar because that will actually transition to my next topic. For What Culture Wrestling did an article on matches they thought on what should happen at WrestleMania 33, and I was pretty excited. So I just hope.
Oh, excuse me. I just hope it isn't Goldberg versus Brock Lesnar.
No, it's not. Here's what I think is going to happen because there is one match to be confirmed, and I think it will be this man's last match: Big Show versus Shaq.
No, I have an article stating, thanks to Pepsi Man, he gave me this. Big Show saying this is going to be his last year with WWE.
Right, 2017. That would be an interesting match for him to go out on, and for Big Show versus Shaq in WrestleMania, because I know 2017 is his last year. That would be an interesting way for him to go out. That would be just what I have to say about it. Being in WrestleMania last match, I think that would probably be the best thing, though.
Well, the thing with Brock Lesnar is, like I said, Brock Lesnar, what he said to Conor McGregor, that was the greatest thing I think I've ever seen in my life. That was beautiful because I can't stand that little penile fucker. And then you got Lesnar. He's got some weird cases with his his contract because he's a part-timer, but he has been suspended. He's been temporarily suspended. Commission reveals of his drug test results.
That is a good point.
So who knows? But like I said, Brock Lesnar, the guy, he's a show stealer. He knows how to bring a crowd in, man.
Absolutely, but I want to go over some matches that I think could happen at WrestleMania 33, and I'm going to go over them pretty quickly though. So starting out, I do have I have a couple pre-show matches. One of them is the SmackDown Women's Championship match: Becky Lynch versus Natalya versus Nikki Bella versus Alexa Bliss. And Becky Lynch will be the champion at that point. Because I think Becky Lynch will win the first championship.
Mad Max Fury ass!
Absolutely.
Ah, she's fucking hot. Nikki Bella, you are hot, but that's it. You're one of the most overrated divas of all time.
Next up, though, for my other pre-show match, the WWE Tag Team Championships for SmackDown. The American Alpha versus the Revival.
Okay, that's one of my best matches of the year.
I'd love to see another WrestleMania match, pre-show match. That would be a great way.
I don't want it to be a pre-show match. It needs to be on the main card.
That would be a good main card, but you'll see why I have some matches on the main card, why I have some that I don't. And then finally, last pre-show match is the Andre the Giant Battle Royale. And that'll be my last one. Then next up, one thing I do have to say, though, this is involving more of a storyline thing with WWE recently trying to do an outreach for one community in general. But for the United States Championship, I have Cesaro versus Neville versus Darren Young for the United States Championship, with Cesaro being the current champion. And what I think is going to happen, I think Darren Young's going to win, because doing that in Orlando, having him win the United States Championship in Orlando, that would give him so much press, and WWE would be like, they would be like one of the biggest sports stories of the year.
Just do me one favor, get rid of fucking Bob Backlund. I can't stand that guy, dude.
He is kind of annoying. He is kind of getting his stick is getting annoying.
He's in my top 5 most overrated wrestlers of all time. I don't see the appeal. What the fuck? When you tease a fat guy with an ice cream sandwich, you fucker, Gary, you motherfucker. Go ahead. I hear it.
All right. So next up would be a ladder match, which would be like a contract ladder match for a future opportunity for a contract, like any kind of championship match. Like it would be a contract championship match, because they've done it before WrestleMania. I'd like to see them do it again, because I know they didn't do it for WrestleMania 32, but I'd like them to see them do it again for WrestleMania 33. And for my ladder match, I have the following: Randy Orton versus Samoa Joe versus the Jizz. I know that's probably the selection I don't want, but knowing WWE, they got to put him in the WrestleMania event versus Apollo Crews.
Fuck him.
Apollo Crews? No, or the Jizz.
Wait, what were you saying? Fuck who?
Fuck the Jizz, or the Miz, as he's known.
Okay, good.
He looks like a Guido.
But yeah, I have Apollo Crews versus Titus O'Neil versus Kalisto versus Rusev versus Alberto Del Rio. And that'd be for a future contract match. And for me, I honestly think the winner would be Samoa Joe. I'd love to see Samoa Joe get a huge opportunity. Like, he would get promoted later in the year. Like, I don't think he'll get promoted until the Royal Rumble. Like, that's just my...
Well, he's gone. He's gone. He's got a jaw injury.
He does have a jaw injury, and I don't think he's really gonna... I think he's only gonna have one more match, like a couple more matches in NXT for the championship against Shinsuke Nakamura. But I think they're gonna keep Shinsuke there for a while, because they want to build him up for a while. That's just me, though. Next match I have, the Tag Team Championship match for Raw. New Day versus Enzo and Cass, where Enzo and the Cass are the champions.
Oh, because the New Day, they've been champions for a long time, even though that WWE claims they're the longest. Have they ever heard of Demolition? No? Oh, okay. Just checking. But,
yeah, I'm sorry, though. I'd like to see the New Day. I think the New Day will lose their titles before the end of the year. That's what I think is going to happen.
We'll have to see.
Because honestly, they do have a funny gimmick, but I think it's time to crown a new champion, though. Then next up, the matchup we all know is going to happen: Big Show versus Shaq. And I think Shaq's going to win.
The thing is, the funny thing about this match is that they don't have to show any instant replays in slow motion.
That's a good point.
Oh, man.
Next up, the Intercontinental Championship match. AJ Styles versus John Cena versus Dean Ambrose, where Dean Ambrose is going to be the champion. I'd like to see this because Dean Ambrose and AJ Styles are going to have a feud at Backlash, which I'm excited for.
What? Oh, Shane, what was that?
I don't know. You guys expressed, some sort of disdain, so I added my own sound effects. Don't judge me.
Oh, you sound like Pac-Man dying.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right. Next up is a Universal Championship #1 contenders match. Seth Rollins versus Roman Reigns versus Sami Zayn versus Chris Jericho.
Okay.
It could be a really good match. And putting Sami Zayn in the title, like he needs to be in more Universal Championship opportunities. That would be my opinion.
Yeah, and hey, SummerSlam, hey, WWE, don't put him in the fucking pre-show, especially after the fact he had one of the best fucking matches of the year, a 5 out of 5 match.
Absolutely, you just don't. Next up, oh boy, I'm gonna love this match if it happens. Kevin Owens versus Brock Lesnar for the WWE Universal Championship.
If that happens, that'll be my most anticipated match ever. That's
That
a match I've
would
been
be
wanting to see
awesome.
forever.
And then I got two more big matches, which would be awesome to see. And you'll see my reason, and you'll hear my reasoning why. The two main event matches. First up, Finn Balor versus Undertaker.
That has been.
Versus the greatest demon
That
ever.
has been. Yeah, I can see that. That has been floating around, but Finn Balor is gone till up around WrestleMania.
That'd be a good time to bring him back in for Fastlane. I think Fastlane he comes back. That'd be a great time to bring him back in. And now
But the thing is, with the Undertaker, because there's been a lot of speculation about he was supposed to job the Shane McMahon.
Really?
I have heard about this, and there was another article about it, but we'll have to see. Go ahead. What's the final?
My last match is probably the one Alex is going to be twisting his nipples about the most, and I think if they pull this off right, this is going to be one of the best main events in WrestleMania history. It could be really, really good. The WWE World Heavyweight Championship, Bray Wyatt versus The Rock. Why would this happen? Because here's the thing: The Rock has said if he wants to come back, he wants to be for a championship opportunity. Remember WrestleMania?
And they had a face-off at 32, but it was awesome, and then it just turned into absolute fucking shit. What happened afterwards?
I think if they pull us off right, because what I think is going to happen is I think it's going to be a 2 or 3 match series between Bray Wyatt and Randy Orton, where Bray Wyatt will eventually go over. Then he'll face AJ Styles for the WWE World Championship and beat him. And at Royal Rumble, I think he will beat him for the championship. Then The Rock comes back at the right time, and they said, Rock goes, "Hey, Bray, remember your championship opportunity? Remember your match that you wanted? You got it." And he just drops the microphone and leaves. That's what I'd love to see The Rock do and get that match. So that my pick would be the WWE World Championship match, Bray Wyatt versus The Rock, because I've been hearing that's a big match, and that's something that really realistically could happen because Rock does want to come back to wrestling. He wants to take a break from acting, but it would only be for a championship opportunity.
I thought the main event was going to be LCMuscles versus Romy Boy. The LCMuscle Monster Buster versus the Consequence.
No, Jerome, we're not professional WWE wrestlers. I'm sorry.
I'll beat your ass in the ring.
Anyway, let's move on.
I see how I moved on right away.
Well, that'll be discussed another day. But anyway, let's move on to our last topic of the night, Florida or no.
Oh, I've been waiting to do this for a while now. Always. All right, so.
Man smuggles butt plug.
2 of them, actually. Oh, that is always great. All right. This is the segment that I love to call Florida or No, as the game show, well, pseudo game show, where we as in these 2 muscle-bound folks,
retards.
Yes, as you would like to be called, decides after I give them a few news topics. These are all real, by the way. If this came from Florida or no. Now, of course, if you get it correct, you get a point. If you get it wrong, you don't get a point. It's very straightforward. The points don't matter. They don't mean anything. They are just an entity that is there. So, no, you don't win anything if you get this. Although I might change that later down the line. We'll see.
I did win the last time, though. So
yeah, Lucas was the winner the last time. So.
I won because Kirby and all my Amiibo friends can keep that streak going.
I won last time because, remember, I had to smuggle those 2 in order to get the story on.
No.
Okay. So, are we ready to begin, gentlemen?
Yes. Let's
begin.
Start your wieners. Let's see. First story. Anti-wrinkle device forces plane evacuation. Did this happen in Florida or no?
Anti-wrinkle device. Stops plane?
Yes. Did this happen in Florida or no?
I'm going to say no.
You're going to say no?
I'm really going to say no.
What you going to say, Jerome?
God.
It's a tricky one.
It's tricky.
Because you could be flying
It's tricky.
You know,
tricky.
I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say
no. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, if you said no, you'd be correct because this happened in New Mexico, actually. Albuquerque Aviation Police told Albuquerque Aviation Police told news station KOB-TV that passengers were ordered off the plane Monday after an anti-aging skin roller was discovered in the backs of the seat. Authorities said the flight crew moved the item to the galley, and police searched the plane. No suspicious items were found. No arrests were made.
I guess they made that wrong turn to Albuquerque.
God damn, that was a perfect time for that joke.
Oh, all right. Next one.
Yep.
Man bathes in hot sauce. Immediately questions his life choices.
I've heard of this story.
You know about the story?
I heard about it. I just don't remember where it's from. I don't remember.
Florida or no? And if anyone knows the answer in the live chat currently, do not spoil it. Also, people who are watching the playback, you also can too play this game.
Wait, man bathes in hot sauce?
Yep.
Yeah, man bathes in hot sauce, immediately regrets his life choices.
No.
I'm sorry, that's fucking funny.
That's Gary in his deepest fantasies.
Hot sauce.
What's
I love hot sauce as much as the next guy, but that just sounds horrible. So, what do you think?
I'm gonna say no.
You're gonna say no, Lucas?
Nope.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if you said no, you'd be correct. This happened in the UK, and it was actually by a YouTuber who did this.
Oh my god.
Now, this is what happens. This, YouTuber, Premier Kandar, I'm pretty sure I butchered the shit out of that. Anyways, submerged himself into a bathtub filled with what he claims to be spicy sauce for his latest stunt, and immediately regretted doing so. Video going viral shows the United Kingdom-based vlogger screaming out in agony as 1,250 bottles worth of condiment quickly covered his body. Then, to further torture himself, he eats a hot pepper and dunks his head beneath the sauce.
You're an idiot.
Several hours after cleaning himself off, he claimed that his skin was still red and blotchy, and he still felt a burning sensation across much of his body.
You should have dumped milk on him.
Oh, all right. So
What
far,
the
you both of you have 2 and 2 on the board right now.
Yeah.
All right, next one. Dart hits man in the back as he walks to work. Florida or no?
Oh, this would be unlucky as shit. Oh.
Was he? Dart hits man in the back as he. I'm gonna say yes. I have to say yes on this one.
You say yes? All right.
Still thinking about this.
It'd be funny if it was a lawn dart. You remember those fucking things?
Oh my god, dude, those
You can kill a fucking horse with that.
You're really good. Like, legitimately.
I have a feeling this is in Florida. I don't know why. I'll say yes.
I'm gonna have to say no. I'm going no on this one.
You're gonna say no? Well, if you said it was from Florida, you would be correct.
Oh, damn it.
Lucatine Joseph was walking from his bus stop to his job in Pompano Beach Bakery when a dart was launched through the pre-dawn darkness and struck his back. The feathered projectile pushed through Joseph's shirt and several inches into his torso. He believed it was catapulted from inside a passing sedan early on Tuesday morning. At first, Joseph, 58, of Deerfield Beach, thought he was struck by a rock or perhaps debris from a shredded tire. He then felt the left side of his back. I was afraid, he said. Since he had not fallen down, he feared whatever was inside the car might have come back to take aim at him again.
The reason why I'm laughing is because this story is like, I'm not laughing at what happened. I'm just laughing at the overall, scenario. It's like, wow, what the fuck? It's like it's a sedan. It's driving. It's like a drive-by.
Yeah, I know. I can understand why he was scared, though. I'd be scared, too.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. Dude, and, Lucas would be like, no, that's not true. I told her to aim for my buttocks.
He deflected.
Oh, damn it.
All right,
That would hurt if it was on my hand.
so Lucas is on the board with 2, and Jerome has 3. Good job, guys. You're doing well so far.
All right.
All right. Next one. Cops find beheaded voodoo doll outside their HQ. Florida or no?
Yes.
What?
You think it happened in Florida, Lucas?
I think it's. I'm thinking. If I know where I'm thinking, it's gonna be yes.
Okay. What do you say?
Cops find beheaded voodoo doll?
Yep. Outside their HQ.
Oh my god, that's just fucking just disturbing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it is Florida. I'm gonna say yes.
Both of you say yes?
Yes.
Well, if you said Florida, you'd be incorrect. This happened in Tybee Island, Georgia.
What?
Police in
Oh, wait,
Georgia.
fucking Georgia?
Yep. Are investigating the dumping of a beheaded. Wow, why am I saying that weird today? A beheaded voodoo doll and disfigured lizard carcass outside their station.
Oh man.
This is
I definitely think it was a pretty dark message involved with somebody who was trying to direct at the police department, Randolph told ABC affiliate TV station WJCL. To have the head pulled off of the doll is obviously not a sign of a friendly gesture. Yep.
God, that's. I bet you Nicholas Winding Refn has something to do with that.
Oh, man.
Oh, I love this. This is my favorite game.
All right, we still got a few more.
Good.
All right. Next one. Mystery death finally solved as it reveals a man's hobby was slowly killing him for years. Florida or no?
Whoa. That was kind of okay. Okay, mystery death.
Finally solved as it's revealed a man's hobby was slowly killing him for years. Florida or no?
God damn, that's bizarre.
That's a tough one, man.
I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no.
What do you say?
I'm gonna say yes.
You're gonna say yes? Well, if you said yes, you'd be incorrect.
Oh.
This happened in Scotland, I think. Actually, no, wait. Let's see. No, Liverpool. So,
Liverpool,
UK.
England? I'll be down.
Mystery surrounding a death in 2014 has finally been solved after it was revealed a man died after playing moldy bagpipes. The 61-year-old from Liverpool had been unknowingly playing his moldy instrument that was filled with dangerous mushrooms. Suffering from a dry cough and intense breathlessness, he developed a serious inflammation of the lungs known as hypersensitivity pneumonitis. Jesus fuck. It worsened as time went on, and in 2014, the man was admitted to a hospital where he later on died. Yep. So that happened in Liverpool.
What the fuck? Man, where's Super Mario when you tell him that those are bad shrooms?
Yeah, no kidding, right?
God damn. What? How long? Wait, how many years? Did you say it again? How many years was this?
This happened 2 years. 2 years ago.
But no. Like, did it explain how many years?
It affected him?
Yeah.
No.
Like, how long is he? Oh, okay.
He was 61 when he died. So.
God damn.
I know, right? All right, next one. Let's see. Man tried to fake urine test using Mountain Dew. Florida or no?
Go. I'll tell you. What the fuck? I'm gonna say yes. I don't know why. I'm gonna say fucking yes. I don't know why.
I'm gonna say no, honestly.
You're gonna say no? Yeah. Well, if you said it came from Florida, you'd be correct.
Oh, God,
hey, Lucas, what the fuck is wrong with you?
I don't know.
Man.
I thought. Oh.
No, don't watch me. Whoa. Don't watch me because I tried to fake it by using cold rag.
Looks a Panama City man who identified himself as dumbass pulled off a radiator pulled off a...
Fucking oh fuck, I'm dying. A fucking guy trying to use Mountain Dew as piss.
That is fucking great.
Pulled off the radiator hose from his truck and filled it with hot Mountain Dew from the truck's glove box after learning he had to undergo a urine sample before going into court record shows. The dude allegedly spilled most of the soft drink on his pants. This is what happens when you do the right thing.
Dude, you know what's even worse is like he going through all this trouble, you know, because he needed to do a test. Like, dude, you knew he must have been on strong fucking drugs during the time he was trying to use this for piss.
You need a moment.
Oh, damn, this is unbelievable.
Yeah, it's piss, just like my Steeler jersey.
Oh God.
Okay, here's a good question. If Kirby pissed, what color would it be?
I imagine it'd be pink, like bubblegum. It's like liquid bubblegum.
That's where the Mountain Dew Code Red came from.
Nah, that's pretty good piss then. Shit.
Oh my god! This is the greatest fucking game ever.
Oh man.
Oh my god!
Yeah, man, Lucas won the first game. Game 2 though, Jerome's nailing it today.
Oh, hey, Lucas, feel the wrath of my mushroom kick in your buttocks.
Oh God.
Okay.
You just sound like you farted and coughed at the same time.
He probably did.
Oh, no, I got my pillow in my mouth. Oh my god. The guy's name was Dumbass.
Oh God.
Oh shit. Okay.
All right, next one. Ready?
Okay. Yeah.
All right. Man hits tourist with a shovel. Florida or no?
With a shovel?
Yes.
With a shovel.
This has got to be Florida. I'm sorry. This has got to be Florida or California. I'm sorry.
You know, oh my god. If it's a fucking dude. You know, I was gonna. Oh my god, Lucas, you stole what I was about to say. California or Florida? It's gotta. It had to take place on the beach, and it's a 50-50 chance. So I'll say yes.
Man, you guys are real detectives today. If you said Florida, you'd be correct. This happened in Treasure Island.
Ooh, it's not far from there.
Wait, it happened in Treasure Island. He's like, no, that's my treasure. No, fuck you, motherfucker. That's my treasure, bitch.
Oh man. That was like
Was it a spade or was it like a scoop? Hey, Gary, a scoop shovel.
a Florida man is being charged with aggravated battery after whacking a visitor tourist with a shovel in a dispute over digging at the beach.
Dude, I was just fucking joking.
No.
Muppet Treasure Island. Did it involve Muppets?
Oh man.
That's kind of funny because you can do that in Vice City. Get a shovel and just go on the beach and beat the fuck out. Wait, Gary says my dick is as hard as a diamond. Must be worth a lot then.
Gary.
Oh
Probably
man.
looking too many Asian chicks.
Okay, we got a few more. All
Oh,
right.
I love this game. I'm sorry, this is the best game you ever came up with, Shane.
Oh well, thank you. I certainly try. This is fun.
God,
All
damn,
right.
dude. Yeah.
Next one.
Was it? Wait. Was it John Cena with the golden shovel?
Oh, Christ.
Oh, God.
Shit. All right,
I'm
next
losing
one.
my fucking mind.
Man runs across 4 lanes of traffic while exposing himself. Florida or no?
You know what? I'm going to go on the high road and say no on this one.
You're going to say no?
Oh my God. Okay, 4 lanes of traffic.
4 lanes of traffic.
You know what? There's been a lot of yeses in this one as of recently. I'm gonna say yes again.
Well, if you said this was from Florida, you'd be correct.
Oh, damn.
I thought no, that's not true. She said the potion made me turn invisible.
I had the one ring, I swear. Justin Carl Walker.
Yeah, that's brilliant.
Justin Carl Walker ran across 4 lanes of traffic in the Villages shortly before midnight with his pants pulled down, exposing himself, according to his arrest reports. While the deputy asked Walker to cover up, he allegedly picked up his shirt, exposing more skin, records show.
Was it Rasta Lion?
I don't think he could run that fast.
The Villages? Wait, where in the Villages?
That's nothing against it. Yeah, the Villages.
Okay, I know where that is.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, okay, Metallica Maniacs said, damn, Florida's a scary place. Like, that movie Pain and Gain, with the Sun Gym gang, that actually did, dude, that movie is actually true, and that happened in fucking Florida. So.
Yeah. Alright, next one. Haunted pub's owner outraged after possessed toilet ghost is stolen and bottled up by artist.
A toilet ghost?
Yes.
Okay, this one sounds way like with these other ones. I can see. I say no.
You gonna say no?
I'm going to say no too, man.
No? Well, you'd be correct if you said no.
Oh,
This happened in Bolton. The owner of a haunted pub. Yeah. The owner of the haunted pub slammed a Chinese artist who claimed to bottle up their infamous ghost and stole it. Liu Pingyoung says he captured the ghost of James Stanley, who's famous for supposedly haunting Ye Old Man and Scythe in Bolton. The artist claims to have bottled up the specter, which is now on display at the Center of Chinese Contemporary Art in Manchester. So fascinated by the ghost was Pingyoung that he traveled all the way from Shanghai to Greater Manchester to steal it. He says he followed the phantom into the pub's bathroom before performing an incantation to trap it. I was totally captivated by the legend. The ghost remained in the human world long after his decapitation, he explains.
Dude, yeah, he is a ghost. You know how most ghosts are assholes? You know what he would do? Like, let's say if you're taking a dump, he'd probably, like, go up to your toilet and throw a fucking cherry bomb and just run away. You want to talk about an enema?
Oh, man. All right, 2 more. So far as Rome is in the lead.
No, I'm in a great lead, actually. I think
yeah,
I'm like
going to win tonight, unfortunately. But you know what? There'll be more Florida.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Dr. Cray, I have a piece of paper size I'm smarter than you, motherfucker.
All right. Mystery 180-foot wide Nazi crop circle appears overnight.
What?
That's gotta be no. Like Florida, there's really not that many areas where you can go crop circling, man.
Dude, okay, I know Florida's in the south, but dude, that doesn't even sound legitimate. No.
Well, this did actually happen, but you are correct. This did not happen in Florida.
I was gonna say, yeah.
This happened in Beckenhampton, Wiltshire.
Okay.
Oh.
Yep. This it's actually legitimate. Like it's an actual like swastika, but like it's not in the same like form as an actual like Nazi swastika. It's like the actual traditional one.
Was it the aliens from Signs?
I should have put that one up as first. That would have been easy pickings first. But all right, we got the last one. Vladimir Putin arrested at supermarket. Florida or no?
The Russian. Really?
Vladimir Putin arrested at supermarket. Florida or no?
Can't be. What would Putin be doing in Florida? That doesn't make any sense.
Florida or no.
Or Florida, if there's another guy named Vladimir Putin in Florida, but that's very illogical.
You know, wait. Lucas, what you just said there. Maybe it's not the Vladimir Putin that we're thinking of.
Could be.
That is very fucking rare.
It is.
Because, okay, you could say yes because I don't think there is another Vladimir Putin. I mean, there could be another Vladimir Putin in Florida. However, I don't think Vladimir Putin has ever been arrested in a supermarket. So you know what? I'm going to say yes, only because of what Lucas just said. He's like, it can't be another one. So, otherwise, I was going to say no, but I'm going to say yes because of that fact.
Okay. Lucas?
Because I don't think Vladimir Putin ever been arrested for anything recently, especially in a supermarket.
What's that?
I'm going to go with yes. You know what? Screw it. I'll
You
go
want to be yes?
Yeah.
All right. Well, if you said Florida, you would be correct.
Lucas, you said it. You said it right there. Otherwise, I was going to say no. You said it has to be another person. That was the 180 for me.
I'm surprised.
Vladimir
I actually got that. I'm actually...
Vladimir Putin has been arrested for trespassing at a supermarket in Florida. No, not that Vladimir Putin. This Putin is a 48-year-old and a resident of West Palm Beach. He was arrested on Sunday, August 21st for trespassing and resisting arrest after refusing to leave a Publix. He was allegedly creating a disturbance, according to police. And yes, he's actually a black guy.
Oh my God, that's not too far from
where we are.
Yeah.
So let's see. West Palm Beach arrest report says that Putin was yelling at store employees and wouldn't leave the store after a manager asked him multiple times. He eventually left but returned again and continued to scream at workers. When police arrived to mitigate the situation, Putin told him that he had missed his ride and made no attempt to leave, the report said. The report said...
Oh, I'm sorry, go ahead.
The report said Putin initially wouldn't give officers his name and was arrested on the scene. Officers eventually discovered and he shared a moniker with the 63-year-old Russian strongman. The younger Putin is due back in court in September.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay, Metallica Maniac, he actually posted a Florida no question. He says from last year, but it's still good. He says, bored pilot draws penis on flight radar with private plane.
I think that did happen in Florida. I think it did. I've heard about this.
Yeah, speaking of weirdness, we got a couple of fucking weirdos in the chat.
Yeah.
Gary, one of them.
I don't know, but so is that the game?
Yeah, that's the game.
Oh, that was fucking
Yeah,
awesome.
that's all I've got for today, folks. What's that?
All right. I guess we should. I guess we should conclude the show
like
and end it on a high note.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, it wasn't Florida. Oh, I was right. Awesome. But
Oh
yeah,
my
so
goodness.
yep. So that was that's the end of this week's Florida or No. Stay tuned next time when we got another one coming up. As yeah, this is fun stuff. I love doing this. Wow.
Absolutely.
Anyways, as you were, Lucas, let's get this thing closed out.
And that's going to be it tonight, ladies and gentlemen, for the Pain Game Podcast, episode number 55. Thank you all for watching this great episode. And yeah, hopefully we'll get some more good movie reviews coming up soon. I am planning on hopefully seeing Sully within the next week, so hopefully look out for that. And
shit.
Thank you guys all for watching and coming on tonight. And yeah, let's our co-host say goodbyes, and yeah.
Oh, man. We had a lot of fun today, didn't we, folks?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I certainly hope you all did. But until then, we'll see you around next time when we got more gaming news, TV shows, movies, and more. So with that being said, I wish you all a good night. Hope you had as much fun as we did. To those who are in the live chat now and those who are watching the playback now. So until then, we'll see you around next time. Have a good night. Sleep well.
And also, a little bit of one thing is, guys, I want to say, be prepared. September 8th, we'll be doing right before the Broncos-Panthers game, me, Jerome, Alex, Steve Charisma, Mr. Garrison, and Tiny Tim, hopefully Tiny Tim will be doing a football preview. So be looking forward to that on my channel, and that will be pretty awesome. I'm very excited for that because football season is back, baby. Oh yeah, you also learned something today. I told you guys we'd learn something in comments. You did, so there you go.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm getting smarter every day.
Absolutely.
Absolutely, thanks so much for me to be a part of this episode of the Pain and Gain Show. And Lucas just squeezed out one of his butt plugs out of his butt right there. So, thank you so much for watching. Yeah, well, you know, pop goes the weasel. So, thank you so much for all watching. We'll see you in episode 56. And once again, motherfuck, pretentious, whining reffin'.
Colin Kaepernick.
Yeah.
And Colin Kaepercock. Fuck it!
Alright, guys. That is the end of the show. Thank you all for watching. See you later, and stay awesome.